G'day, Andy. Oh, yeah.
We're finally here. Adrian's always late to everything. What?
Nothing. Innocent.
No, you've got to do the share linky stuff and stuff.
Share linky stuffs.
If anyone wants to come in and have a chat. Think we're organised.
Hey, Nick, how are you tonight? You're looking good.
Sorry we're late. He's always late.
My fault.
How's everyone's weekends been going?
And Mike the Caveman, g'day fella. Bradley, welcome aboard.
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us in the
cool.
old folks' home. That's what I called it.
Okay.
Saturday night in the old folks' home.
And Nick, we're doing pretty good. It's getting a little bit cool here, but that goes with the season, I suppose.
There is a link there if anyone wants to jump up and say hello.
I've put it up there already. It's in between Nick and Bradley. So.
Yes, we all know it's you, Wild. No, I can't stand the cold either.
But
see, it hurts my bones.
Good old hot water bottle. Or a hottie.
That's the only hottie I can get close to these days.
Ha. I'm just too hot.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. I'll go with that. Haha.
Need mother and Nana eyes.
Oh. Mate, dressing gown, nice and warm, it's comfortable. And my regular hat. Ooh, back and belly hurting. Ooh, that's not good, Wilds. But heat pads do wonders. Just as this one.
Yeah. I love my I think they last for about 14, 15 hours, the heat pads I've got.
The Hotties.
Stick them on my undies and they last forever. I can't find my another Nana eyes. There's nothing in there.
I don't know what they are. Are those the new ones that you got?
Yeah, but last week they helped me see and this week they're not.
Okay. Awake and bake. Haha, yes. But if you can find them and get hold of them, the heat pads that works really well for Bibi are the brand called Hotties.
They're Australian.
Okay, they're Australian. Fine. Yeah, Brad, it's definitely getting cooler. The other night, after we'd had some rain during the day, the night, I think it got up to 11. That was actually a really warm night. Oh dear. Someone's gone for a roasty.
No, I went for the Evelyn.
Yeah, roasty.
Evelyn. They're the first Evelyn.
You're the little Evelyn. Holy shit, I can see myself.
Can you see yourself? I'm an Evelyn.
Put your hand out flat and it'll sit there. Yeah, that's Evelyn 1.
Hey,
G'day.
Matthew.
Hey, Matthew. Shall I go get Evelyn 2?
Well, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They're a week old now. All right, I'm just trying to catch up on the chat that I missed. Oh, so you're going to talk to everyone on YouTube's, are you? All right, will you talk to everyone on YouTube's? You say, hello, everyone's on YouTube's. And
here's Evelyn 2.
This was the one that was stuck in the egg last weekend. That one there.
The one I was playing
And yes, it is bigger than Evelyn one.
midwife. This one I was playing.
Hey, RBF Calf. Thanks for popping in.
This is the one that I was playing midwife to.
You are very talkative, young lady.
Look, she's starting to get feathers.
Yeah, she's getting feathers.
Yes. Yeah.
She's going to be another noisy one, like Xenia.
Not for long. Once she puts on weight.
Shh! Don't tell her yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all going well. The roasties are in the incubator.
Or in the
The brooder.
in the brooder.
Go on, you better go put them back.
Yeah. Cats are circling.
Yeah, all four are doing really well. They're all getting their feathers.
They're all doing. Oh, both of them together.
That's the Evelyns. That's all because of you, Wild. The name's stuck in my head. And I was like, no, one must be called Evelyn.
Definitely getting feathers. Nice.
Yeah, they both are. So you got silky mix eggs in the incubator. Cool. I think we're going to wait till probably spring to do some more. Winter is not a really good time to be incubating chicks. It was a pain in the butt. So what's everyone else been up to? Have we all had a good week? I hope, Matthew, you got a couple of subs out of your shout out from the chicks. Hey, Darren, how you going? Yes, it's the old vote, folks. Hey, Daisy Grays, how you doing? Your cat was going nuts. Yes, well, I found one of my cats sleeping on top of the brooder this morning under the heat lamp. Hey, all good, Matthew. The girls wanted to shout you out and made the little chicks do it. They were being lazy. So how you doing, Darren? There is a link up there somewhere. I don't know how to put it up. He's got to do it when he gets back. Darren's here.
So you tap on that.
Yeah.
Then you tap, paste, chat.
Okay then. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's the link if anyone wants to jump up and say hello. So how's things down on the farm, Daisy Grace? So have you and David been chopping down trees, have you, after the storms? Then you would be feeling really old.
What?
Nothing.
My innocence.
G'day, Dazza. No, I can wash my hands.
There you go, Sean. Yeah. Darren, hey, Daz. Welcome aboard, guys.
Daisy Grace is in.
Daisy's in the farm. How's things going down there with the cleanup, guys? Heard you guys had some more interesting weather. Hope it wasn't too bad, actually. Yeah. Well, did you hear that Wellington got a tornado today? In
It was Auckland.
Auckland. Yeah. Okay. Across the ditch, Auckland got a tornado. Unfortunately, someone lost their life there. But man, that would have been scary. No, I haven't been in one myself.
Oh, we went and sat in a Cyclone Tracy Museum in Darwin, in the sound chamber.
Yeah, that was cool.
Geez, no one wants to come up and chat tonight.
Yeah.
All right, we feel loved.
Yeah, Brad. They Auckland had a cyclone and some pretty bad damage.
Yeah, Darren's always good, isn't he?
Yeah.
He helps everyone out.
Had a great top hat.
Oh, hey, Terry, how you doing?
Where's Terry?
Terry, he's up here. City Girl Country How. It's Terry.
Hey, Terry. Sorry I missed you. Bit like that.
Eating cheesecake.
Eating cheesecake.
Good on you. You got a snotty nose.
Ooh, fun. Not. So, Darren, are you eating a shop bought cheesecake, or did you look up our playlist and have a go at baking the cheesecake that I made? I bet it's a shop bought one. Yeah. Can she do it? Can't you do it?
Can I do it? Can I do it? No, that one.
No, you did it. Yay! A pumpkin baked cheesecake.
Okay, did you do a video on that?
Yeah, I bet. I hope you do.
Sorry, that was just Joss answering my question.
No.
Had to ask my mechanic son where I couldn't get a new starter motor from. The ute died.
Well, Leah didn't die. She just had a little hiccup, and she the starter motor didn't want to work anymore whilst I was out shopping, so had to get the RAC out, get it going again.
RACQ.
RACQ. Yeah, because there's RAC Vic, RAC WA, yeah, RAC, yeah. Okay, RACQ.
It's all right, Darren. I won't have a video on doing pumpkin cheesecake. I don't do desserts, so we're safe on that one.
Yeah,
we won't safe. Clash.
No. Terry.
Oh, Terry, you missed the chicks.
You missed them by about 5 minutes. Hang on, I'll go get one of the other ones just for Terry.
Get the roasties.
I'll get the first roasty.
The Evelyns were out before, but the chicks are doing really good. Their wings are starting to come in, and I think Agent is planning on moving them down to the big brooder downstairs. But I think they should stay up here for another week, personally. Oh, they're coming. You can hear them squawking already.
Here comes roasty one.
Roasty one.
Roasty one. Yeah, folks, this is week old roasty one.
Number one born.
The first one hatched. You see,
They're so cute with their wings coming in.
yeah,
Their feathers, I should say.
you see the feathers are starting to come in here nicely. Standing nice. Legs are good. No pasty butt.
As I think Darren's a bit like us. We've got just so many pumpkins. We're trying to work out what to do with them.
Yeah. You see the big chicken there? What? Oh, holy smokes. Okay. Roasty one going back.
I know, Roasty. Go sleep. Have you still got pumpkins going, Darren? I think Agent just found, I don't know. He can't count them. There's more down there. Thanks, Daz. Yeah, they're all pretty cute. I thought it was pretty cool for our first attempt in the incubator. Harvested the last, okay. Yeah, it'd be getting too cold down there to. Oh, good, Daz. Yeah, it'd be too cold down there these days to grow much, wouldn't it, Darren? No, extra food is never a bad thing. I've actually got to go down and harvest all that mustard spinach, isn't it?
Mustard spinach. We're getting some regular spinach come in too.
We've got a ton of mustard spinach down there, so I'm going to pick a heap and dehydrate it. And no doubt the chickens will get a lot of it too because they love it.
Actually, one of my work friends, one of the blokes I work with, he said that he wouldn't mind a small mustard spinach plant if we can find a little seedling one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Chooks, ducks, the way that they can be like that. Yeah.
Yeah, free food's good. We've got so much volunteer stuff down there. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's because I let them go to let them bolt and self-seed themselves, and they come up the next season, come up pop, 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 everywhere. It's great.
The chooks love the volunteer tomato plant that planted itself next to the chicken coop.
Yeah. Every afternoon.
Super dense. Okay. David's pumpkins were super dense.
Super dense this year. Okay. Interesting. What was the colour like, David? Was that a good yellow orange colour, or was it pretty pale? Yeah, well, the what's that? Peanut has pretty much come to expect every afternoon when Bibi goes down to give him the afternoon treats. She waits at the front of the run, looking at Bibi. So, well, where's my tomato?
Yes, if there's any ripe tomatoes, because I can't reach them from the chook run. But when I go out after getting the eggs, Peanut's right up there going, well, are there any ripe tomatoes for me, Mum?
Yeah.
And then if one of the other girls gets the ripe tomatoes, she goes in and beats them up for it.
Okay, so all look normal. Okay. Well, I suppose that's at least good. You got some decent pumpkin flesh there. Not so good that you didn't get any seeds to grow for next year, but You got some pumpkin.
Maybe Darren's got some ideas. He grows a heap of pumpkin.
Yeah. Oh, Bradley accidentally left the chicken gut up and woke up to ginger dug up and bread roll. Oh, okay. And a bread roll buried. Okay.
Oh, we're actually still planting
Yeah.
RBF.
Yeah, we do the especially the succession planting.
Because it's really good season for us in Queensland to be planting around now.
Yeah.
Summer just kills all our crops.
Unless you're willing to use a lot of water.
And our water bill's high enough.
Yeah.
It's like double the average.
Yeah.
Of around here.
Yeah.
But hey, nothing like fresh veggies.
Yep. Yeah, wild, just wait till you start getting more chooks.
That's what she's talking about, her chooks.
Yeah,
She's got heaps of chooks now.
Yeah.
She's the crazy chook lady.
CCL. G'day, Andy. Welcome back, my friend. No, Andy.
That's not Andy.
I
That's Daz.
Daz. Sorry, Daz.
Jeez.
Not enough coffee. I'll blame the coffee. Yeah, Darren, we know that.
We don't think you're crazy. We know you're crazy, Darren.
No. Yeah, that's just a given, Darren. It's everyone knows that.
Good
I
on
mean, Darren, we don't suffer from anxiety. As the old saying goes, we actually enjoy it here. Yeah.
So no one's coming up to join us tonight. Fine.
Oh my God! You feel the loves, don't you?
Yeah, I feel the loves. Hello, Miss Luna. What are you doing?
And just for Darren.
It's a pussycat.
Hi, Darren. What for Darren?
That's Miss Luna.
The old girl. Hey, J.A. Hang on, J.A. What from Luna.
Hey, J.A., how you doing? How's that new house doing? Impatient much? Oh, we're always impatient. Stop. What are you doing to poor Luna? Well, at least you haven't made a Yoda. No, it's not showing up.
No, it's not showing up.
A Yoda's not showing up.
Human, don't do that. What type of cats do we have?
I'm sure it is Leo's with a whole heap of boys running around.
Dad, we got this one here. She's a ragdoll, pure ragdoll. Then the one up the back here.
Sleeping.
There, up behind me.
Oh, over there. I can't see. Over there, there's no cat there. That's my jumper.
Okay. I thought there was Harlequin lying there.
No, that's my jumper.
Okay, hang on. No, Dad, no, Dad. God damn it, Father. God damn it, Father. Jesus. This one here, Mr. Casper, is from Luna's first letter. Casper, say hi. Hi, Darren. Hi, Darren.
And he was actually stillborn, and I revived him.
And he's a tabby ragdoll cross.
And he decided to own Agent.
Yeah, he decided to own me. And there's a tabby around here. That's Harlequin, and we've got a
Turkish van.
A Turkish van.
He was a feral.
Yeah, he was feral. Hello, Natalie. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the house, the madhouse.
Yes, the crazy house.
Yeah, and for those who wish to,
The old people's home.
there's a link if you want to jump on up and say good day. See you girls getting coffee like the rest of us.
Stop the coffee. I'm on the wine.
You're on the wine. Terry, they're all okay.
Sleeping over. Oh, good luck with that, Julie. Have you got a nice bottle
luck, Julianne.
3 of wine?
Or some bourbon. My house is crazy. Yeah. But Natalie's got.
Well, Natalie, you just missed seeing the new chickens.
Natalie's got three cats now, and Winnie, a dog, and I think you're fostering a couple of gingers, aren't you, Natalie? Yeah, Darren. Yeah, rum or some good single malt whiskey, even better. Can't get past a good single malt or prepper wine that you let go too far.
Prepper wine that you let go too far turns into a really nice port.
Mm-hmm. It does. Very nice. What's that, man? He dropped it? No, but he's got it. Okay.
What?
I missed something there from Wild.
Oh.
Where you going?
I'm having a stretch.
Having a stretch, okay. Have a stretch. Foster went to RSPCA. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're down kittens again. But they would have had a good home for a short while. Yeah, Wild, what do you mean by a funky tea? Has that got some extra special herbs and spices, or? Here we go. Add to stream. Hey, Bomber, how you doing, my friend? Okay, can't hear you. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Hang on, Jack. I know what's going on here. Hang on. Whoa, Nelly. Can you hear me? Can you say something, Bomber? No. Yeah, Bomber. Can't hear you, mate. No, we had Bomber up, but we couldn't hear him. So he's having some technical difficulties.
Must be the new house.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, but the picture is great. Anyone know sign language? I know a couple does, but they're not really appropriate for a live stream.
I couldn't believe last live stream we actually had a troll.
Yeah.
You remember?
Oh, the Bible thumper, yeah.
Because Agent was wearing a mask and he approved of COVID.
Yeah.
And COVID was all a sham. Yay, we made it. We've had our first troll.
Yay. But to answer your question, Darren.
Okay.
Well, I can just go. Okay.
No. I'm going to try again.
Now we can hear you.
Yay!
You can hear me now?
I can
Yeah.
hear you now. Yeah.
Hey, J.A.
Hey, J.A.
She's sneaking away.
Yes. Oh,
Hey.
so, most people say it's better off when I'm muted, so.
Okay.
Hang on a minute.
He's ready. Good. How you going, fella?
Yeah, not too bad. You know how to change the screen so it's 3 ones? Always getting there.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go. Yay, I did it.
Beautiful.
We're learning.
Yeah. So Natalie's actually pretty good at liberating because of a hearing. That's handy.
So how's the party, Bomber?
Oh, yeah, it's 4 pre-teenage boys running around crazy. They've been up on the hay bales today, jumping around, and outside running around, and a bit on the computers, and just had pizza for tea. So yeah, it's been good.
And
These
they're right at the other end of the house.
yeah, they're
Oh,
down
nice.
the other end now. Oh, that looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Pumpkin cheesecake.
Pumpkin cheesecake. Baked pumpkin cheesecake.
Mm.
Nice.
Yes, the TV's the sound's better now.
Yeah, it just comes straight down that corridor. This microphone must be pretty sensitive.
Okay.
Yeah, these 3 boys that have been here today have been at every one of Harrison's birthdays for the last 7 years. So
Cool.
they've been together since prep, and yeah, they're good mates.
Yeah. Natalie, I saw that. Yeah, pizza for breakfast. The breakfast of kings.
Nothing wrong with pizza for breakfast as long as it's cold.
Nothing wrong with pizza for breakfast. No.
See, I'm not real big on cold pizza.
It's got to be cold for
No.
breakfast.
No, heat it up.
No. Cold anchovies and pineapple. Yum.
Oh,
I mean, it's good, hot when it's come from the store. But if it put it in the fridge and just eat it cold the next day.
yeah, anchovies do not belong on a pizza. That's just
Yes, they
just
do.
into it.
Yes, they do.
Well, each to their own.
Yeah.
It's like people say pineapple shouldn't be on a pizza.
Yeah, they're right.
We don't argue about most of our disagreements, but I will argue you on that one.
Nah, everyone's entitled to like what they like.
Okay.
Darren still doesn't like Bomber's food. Gives him food poisoning.
Oh, rubbish.
Yeah, it did.
Dear.
Okay.
It gave Bomber food poisoning.
Nah, it wasn't food poisoning.
Mm-hmm, sure.
There's heats us up in the
Sandwich press.
sandwich press. Interesting.
Hey, Daz, have you stopped watching my cooking videos early in the morning so you get hungry and have gone over to Kay's cooking? Turn you off food forever? Has anyone ever seen Kay's cooking?
YouTube.
No.
Oh my God. Oh.
She made special fried rice and didn't cook the rice.
Extra crunchy. Extra
Well, I went up. I got a nice surprise today. I've got my breakfast lined up in the morning. I went up to feed the chickens today, and the girls are off strike. They're back in production. I got 8 beautifully clean, lovely eggs. So it's going to be bacon and eggs for breakfast in the morning.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Our girls have gone off lunch, still giving it between 5 and 8 eggs a day.
Yeah.
Mine has slowed a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, ours went completely off, which is fine.
Yeah.
Gives them a
I
bit
would
of a break.
actually like to just stop for a while. But I mean,
Yeah.
even the old girls are laying, like the ices.
You know,
Yep.
they're putting out an egg every third or fourth day.
No,
No?
and ice yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's great to have eggs, but there gets to a point where you've got so many and you can only have so many eggs every week. It's like,
We say that's why Viv dehydrates and powders the egg, and I water glass eggs
oh, yeah.
as a means of storing.
Yeah. Yeah, been there.
And that's not including today
Yeah.
Or yesterday.
or yesterday. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the other good way too is a nice bacon and egg quiche, and then whack it in the freezer and just bring them out as you need them.
yeah.
Well, I've been doing that and
Yeah.
baking frittatas and breakfast
Yeah.
muffins and
Yeah.
I love quiche. That's just a great meal.
Yeah. Real men don't eat quiche, but hey.
Yeah, I know. Apparently.
As the old saying goes. Yeah.
Yes,
next
it does
day,
sound like a bit of a party in the background, doesn't it?
having a party.
don't
Apart from
worry
when you
about
hear Julianne yelling, but hey.
Yes.
4 12-year-old boys, there's got to be a bit of yelling.
Yeah. Well,
I've been told from a distance.
Nice one, J.A.
Wald, have you got a rooster with your flock?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Now, I was actually asking Wald Edibles if she's got a rooster in her
Oh,
flock. She's just got a good batch of chooks going now.
Yeah. Yeah, our next lot of eggs, we'll collect a few up and chuck them in the incubator and see if we can get a few more little ones out.
Oh yeah.
Probably in a couple of weeks. We've got a really good rooster up there. One of his names is Rocky, and most of his other
That's
most
what
of his-
Obama calls it.
yeah most of his other names I can't put on a PG stream.
We actually have a hen that is acting like a rooster.
Uh,
She does not shut up. She is my next roast chicken.
Is she crowing or just cackling?
A bit of both.
Yeah.
hey, Darren, did you get up to clear away those trees this weekend or?
Yep, we knocked out
Yeah.
two.
No, cool. Came down okay.
Yeah, it came down fine. Oh, they're already down.
Yeah.
We didn't do the one on the fence.
All right. Yeah, that looked pretty nasty.
Yeah, I mean, it's sitting in some other stuff, and it's too wet to get anything in there
Yeah.
to put a pull on them.
Yeah.
So,
And then once they go, if you can't control them and don't know where they're going, it's just dangerous all around.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you might be able to get away with spear cutting them, but it's hung in the top. So if you spear cut it, it might go down and bounce and then come back at you.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, J.A.
Yeah. Julianne's on us.
Cutting down trees. Very good. He dropped a tree and it took out next door. And nearly took out our back deck.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people come unstuck with cutting down trees.
Hope to see you back later, my friend. Oh, Wild's going to be executing. Go Wild.
Silky eggs.
Milk eggs, nice. Bob's got a full house.
Yeah, there's a bit of a full house in the background.
Yeah.
That's why I'm drinking.
It's all the drinking. What are the kids drinking?
Yeah.
That's why she's drinking.
Ah,
Okay.
I'd be drinking too.
Yeah. Actually, Wild, have you thought about actually putting the eggs under the turkey? If the turkey will hatch the chicken eggs out for you. Because that'd be heaps easier than incubating. There are they?
Sorry?
Is that playing ping pong there? Are they?
Harrison got this game for his birthday with one of his mates, and it's a little setup like this, and you control it. It's got two little sort of robot arms, and they throw it's got little basketball rings. So you throw hoops, so you sort of whoa. Yeah, so it's got tiny little sort of ping pong balls, and they throw into the basketball hoops and block each other, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd never seen it before, but it's pretty funny.
Cool. Okay.
So yeah, they're out in the lounge room area.
Okay.
Yes, we must have a lot of lurkers tonight.
Yeah. Should be able to change the micro.
there's a few commenting.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. I'll put the link up again in case anyone else wants to
Actually,
jump up.
that's a good idea. I'll just drop the microphone sensitivity down a bit, see if it makes a diff.
Yeah.
See if that's any better.
Working so far.
Yeah, is that better?
Working so far, yeah.
Lurking
Yeah,
is
good.
your thing, David.
Yeah.
You should let us know what's happening down on the farm.
Yeah. Well,
He's another tired old man. That's the thing.
Who,
Nick
me?
No, David.
Okay.
or Wild can come up. What else we got there? David.
So our mods actually sharing links tonight? Or are you both too tired, you old men?
Oh, this old man's tired. I could hardly get my leg over.
I'm not even touching that.
Well, you'd have it.
Wait till you see the video.
You'd have to have a long reach from Brisbane.
Apparently there's a video.
Okay.
That could be scary.
Bow, chicka, wow.
Actually,
Chicka, wow, chicka, wow.
We'll hop up in the chat then.
Yeah.
So did he end up with a fair bit of firewood up there, Daz?
Oh, mate, there's masses of firewood.
Yeah. Half his luck.
Wild, come on up. Nick, come on up. Natalie, come on up. Everyone come on up. And you gotta go. And you gotta go. And you gotta go.
And I'll go to bed and you can have a go.
Oh, God.
You haven't done your makeup. No, neither have I, Dave. That's why I'm sitting over here.
That's why
Hey,
we're
Lon,
listening.
Chris.
Hey, Lon.
How you going?
Hey.
Here comes Terry.
Yes, Terry. Hey, Terry.
Hello.
How are you?
Yes,
Hey, Gary.
How you doing?
I'm cross-eyed this morning. Don't mind me. I got my coffee, just now sipping it.
all
Okay,
right,
I
Flo,
got
we
to.
hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's the three over there. Well, the two on the side.
Natalie,
That ain't me.
hey,
PJs.
look. Natalie, say, look, PJs, come on.
Your PJs, that's what you've been wearing all day. You just put your dressing gown on.
And
Jeez.
Hi.
Hi,
here's
Wild.
How we doing?
Trying to come here? No, excellent, right?
Saturday night party in the old people's home. Look at all the old people.
I feel it today. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'll be going to bed with anti-inflammatories tonight.
Oh,
That cheesecake looked good, Darren.
Cheesecake tasted good.
I bet it did, butthead. You heard that a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I heard that. It wasn't really quiet.
Wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, he
No,
really is a butthead, isn't he?
Yeah, no. Got an itch.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm up early because I'm watching the weather coming up from the Gulf. The storm that we had in the Gulf of Mexico is now a tropical storm. And if it goes the path that they're talking, it's going to go straight over us. But I'm hoping it takes a lower course so we don't get much rain. But if it goes like 10, 20 miles above us, we could get like 4 inches of rain overnight.
That's a lot of
You
rain.
mm.
We finally got some rain here. We're really not. Really not.
Jay, I have a lady, and you know who the lady is. Yeah.
So do I.
I think I'll get some coffee.
More coffee.
Make me one too.
Sorry, Dad, I couldn't help myself. You left yourself wide open for that one.
Well, it wasn't that funny.
Whilst taking us on an outdoor tour again.
I think Julianne's been hanging around Bomber too long.
Why's that?
She's starting to match his humour level.
Far too long.
Morning tours with Wild. I bought more plants than my mom did. She didn't let me buy them. So, yay. One of my seeds didn't come up yet because it was so dry. And we had no rainwater.
I'm going to hide.
Hey.
This is a big house, I'm going to hide.
When is it a birthday party, Bomber? Bomber, is it having a birthday party?
Go good, Matthew. Whilst taking us on a tour again.
Come on in.
I'm not sure.
Oh, my finger's in the way.
It helps if you take your finger away.
Yeah, it does.
There's the gals. I don't know how to put this up in single. So we can
They're
Oh,
pretty
sorry. Yeah.
even, eh?
Yeah. While the birthday party is going very well, very loud. Hopefully they'll run out of puff soon, but not likely.
The 12-year-olds.
No, they'll be up all night.
yeah,
I'll put you to bed.
They were funny this afternoon. I had some big round hay bales dropped off, and the guy just lifted up his tip truck and dumped them off. So they were sort of some on their side, some on their end, and they were up there jumping from one to the other, having a great old time on it.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Hi, Nettie.
Here he is, birthday boy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Harrison.
There we go.
another wild tour.
We're having a wild.
Oh, I'm not there here.
Hey,
Trying to
You know,
get the
the
food here.
bones.
Hello, Big Daddy. How's things? We won't be at Grantchester tomorrow because it's Agent's daughter's 21st.
G'day, Andy. Welcome aboard, my friend. How you doing?
More chicken.
Yeah, more chickens. Yeah.
Well, we've got bikes now. Where's the chickens?
What?
The chickens are riding the bikes.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Joking.
Andy, you were a 12-year-old at one stage, back when the dinosaurs roamed the land.
Nettie at the birthday party.
Now, they're not the Evelyns, are they?
No. There's two tournaments, and that one right there is called an ice cream bar. I thought that was here when I found out her drink. And the other champion, the lady champion. It was
G'day,
really
Adam.
good today.
Adam's in the house.
We need it in there. We need to clean that up. A lot of cleaning to do.
Those Plymouth Rocks look nice and big and healthy. Wild.
The what?
Yeah.
It's
Doctor.
raining. Yay. We got rain.
Here we go. We're back. Pills.
See some funky shoes.
Sorry? We're saying some things. Oh, Terry, your son turns 15. Actually, how's your boy doing?
He's doing
How's he
good.
been, Terry? Yeah? Excellent.
For a 14-year-old, yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah, nice.
I don't want him to grow up so fast, but I enjoy the mom
I
times
do.
when he wants to sit and watch or have time with mom and watch TV or just be joke around, play around. I enjoy that because I know in a few years it won't be able to do that as much. So
It'll happen. It'll
I've got
just
a
be cheekier.
29-year-old and he still lives at home.
well, I've always told my kids when they're 18 they don't have to rush out and leave. They can save up, they can get working, save up their money, and find a nice place that way. With my daughter, she'll pretty much always be at home because of her autism. So I don't mind that either.
My oldest is learning disabilities and that too. But he went to go live with my mom for a while. And he left when he was 19, 20. So he kind of got out on his own without getting out on his own. And that's really working for him. And he's having help with my grandma. So for everyone that way. And, that one's not out on his own and I'm not worrying.
Yeah.
And the other one is well at home. And he's 20 now too. So he's saving up and getting an apartment the right way before he's broke and, at least now he gets some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, my aunt gave me that armor. I'm gonna grow some tomatoes up in, I think. And peas. More plants. I still have a lot of plants to put. Look at all that motherwort hit me. This is in medicine for me. So I'm gonna harvest that and put tomatoes in there.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to grow my beans and my veggies. There's more motherwort there. So the flowers are just starting to come out. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how to get them. Because if you wait any longer, they're going to be really pokey. Then or feel good when you're doing that. So you have to try with that. They're like really spiny when you let them go.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they're the teenage years can be interesting. Can also be very
Interesting to see a boy go through the teenage years as a mom. Yeah. I saw it from
yeah.
my brothers, and I got the warnings from my mother many, many years ago. And yeah, it's coming back to get me.
Girls are
You
so
should
much
try.
worse through their teenage years.
No.
Yeah, right.
You should
Absolutely.
When the boys
I
were
behave myself a
but
little
I'm
bit.
really glad that I had Mikey when they're older. Because a single mom with two boys, yeah, I'm glad when they went through puberty and that we had Mikey around to help.
Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. Here we go. Ready? All yours.
I mean,
You think teenage years are hard? Try getting two boys through their teenage years while their father is transitioning into a female.
Oh Lord.
that special time memory.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
beat us on that.
At least you can
Yeah.
have talk and, you know, a lot of it's coming up now and no one understands what's going on. At least your kids will understand it, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I shot another video, that pumpkin cheesecake I shot with my lovely daughter during the week.
Yeah.
And you're
And you all
gorgeous.
get to hear the outtakes because it is Christina full bore.
Was
Oh.
Astrid there?
Astrid wasn't there for that one. She was there for the other one she done.
Yeah.
We get to hear your mini you.
Doritos
Yeah.
and wine. Yeah. What's wrong with that? Are they cheese Doritos? Because then it's basically like a crunchy cheese and wine.
Pickles and Doritos are good too.
Hey, Tammy.
I have wine.
Hey, Rebel.
Hi, Tammy.
How you doing?
Yeah, I pray for my stepdaughter. She's got 3 boys and a husband. My oldest grandson is 14. The middle be a couple of years till he turns a teenager, and my youngest grandson, he'll be 4 this summer.
Okay.
I pray for her.
He is a great granddad.
Well, congratulations. I don't want to think about that great word yet.
Yeah.
I'm not even a grandma yet. I'm still waiting.
Well, I guess I'm a grandma by stepdaughter, so I've got 6 grandkids through my stepdaughters.
Okay.
It was weird in my 30s saying I was a grandmom. Yeah.
yeah, but I think I'm going to be waiting a really long time. I'm already in my 40s and I'm not a grandma yet. So, I'm glad you don't have to wait forever.
Yeah, I'm only in my 40s too.
My
What?
boys ready.
What?
I'm only in my
Don't
40s.
lie.
I'm not pushing my boys.
Okay, I'm waiting for the lightning to hit you, Steve.
Yeah.
Dyslexic
Just like
40.
saying I'm 25.
Yeah, no, it's a dyslexic 40. You look at 53 and it says 40. It's fine.
See, even Julianne calls her
She's
brother
calling me.
Sierra.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so you got your electric fence working. How did you test it?
Bomber peed on it.
Bummer.
I have been zapped by that bloody thing enough times. I'm not getting done again.
My son was up at my ex's stepdad's, and Pop goes, "Hey Josh, can you test this electric fence for me?" He goes, "Yeah, Pop. What do you want me to do?" He goes, "Pee on it." So Josh peed.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yep.
The joy of the
I'm not
gullible.
very much.
Yeah.
One of my friends from high school messaged me during the night, and I didn't see it till this morning when I woke up. They live about 2 hours from here, north of me, and I had been telling him about, because he knows about my dreams of having a bigger property and animals and this stuff. So a bunch of my friends through YouTube have been getting, it's called Gallagher Fencing Company, and they do like the electric fencing. So I told him about it, and before I told him about it, I talked to a few of these friends, and they highly suggest it. And I told him, whatever you do, just don't try to step over. Yeah, he's like 6'5", but when the animals his wife has, because they got some steers, he stepped over it, and when the steers was by the wire, and the steer got zapped, and so did he.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not what you want to test a fence with.
No.
No.
He messaged me, cussing me out. I told Mark, I said, tell that beautiful wife of yours, make sure the animals aren't near the wire.
Yeah.
Apparently she was at work when he was doing it, and yeah. Because the gate was like 100 feet away, and he didn't want to walk all the way, so he'll go over. Nah. Didn't work that way.
We've got we've ordered a Gallagher fence tester, so you just put it on and it gives you a readout on how many amps it's pushing, which is good.
Yeah.
But a while ago, before we had that, it wasn't working, and we had to test to see if the energizer was working. So the only way was Steve had to grab hold of the end. So grabbed hold, bang, jumped.
Ow.
Yep, it's working. So we connected it all up. Nothing on the fence. I thought, beauty, something's wrong with it. So I started going north from where we were, working on the fence, just checking, looking at it. Julianne got the car and drove down the back paddock, good fair way down over the other side of the hill. And down the back of the paddock, she discovered that the kangaroos had actually jumped over and they'd hooked it with their feet and they'd lifted the wire up onto the fence. So she got a stick and lifted it up and brought it back off, which fixed the fence. The only problem was Bomber was up the other end of the paddock with both hands on the fence at the time. Bang! And I remember exactly what I said. Twice! Effing twice I've been done.
Well,
anyway, it was working. Yeah.
Hey, Julianne, you got to film it.
Yeah.
Doesn't count if you didn't film it.
Oh, mate.
Oh, God.
Hey, Bomber, you got to do it again so JA can film it.
Nah, the funniest, the one we should have got on film was when we fixed it. Julianne basically disconnected we've got a loop that goes underneath the gate to allow us to drive through, and there must be a break or shorting out in that loop. So we disconnected and ran the wire across. As soon as we disconnected that, the fence came back to life. Well, our little girl Uni, who I now called Udini, because she was just going straight through the side fence into the next door neighbour's paddock. We had to get her in there, get her back twice, and then we fixed the fence. And Julianne was watching her a few minutes later, and she walks up to the fence. I'm going to go through it again. And she put her nose on the electric fence, and it went bang and hit her. Well, she jumped about 2 feet in the air and about 3 feet backwards.
That would have been funny.
And fair dinkum, she stood there for an hour glaring at this fence trying to work out, am I going to have another go? And just did not move. She just tried to work out what the hell had gone on. But yeah, anyway, she hasn't got out since, which has been good.
Fence works.
Yeah.
Fence
What
works.
gets me is Julianne. Is Julianne still sitting beside you?
Nah, she's down there.
Oh, okay. That's okay because she's communicating to you through chat again.
Yeah.
Oh, she filmed it. Okay, well.
Yeah, she did get it. Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing that. There we go.
Let me tell you though, I can attest to why the cows jump when they get zapped, because it bloody hurts.
It does, doesn't it? It does.
Yeah.
It does, man.
Yeah, I know. I've been there, Julianne.
It's just a little tickle, Steve.
A little tickle.
I can
Pee
say
on it.
that.
The water
Never
acts like an
touched it.
insulator.
When I was living,
I got enough insulation. I don't need to be zapped by it.
When I was still living with the Y, I had to run a hot wire around the fence because the staffy I had kept on climbing the fence to get out, and I watched him suss it out for the first time. Put his nose up to it.
Yep.
Do it again.
Yeah, they quickly work it out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta go there. Anyways, yeah. Okay. What's happening? Someone lost some fish. Ah, Andy.
Yeah. Aquaponics had a fail apparently. We haven't gotten to that video yet.
Yeah. Oh, the whole lot. So what happened, Andy? Did the pumps fail or what?
You've got to go and watch his video.
I can't go watch the video later then.
Oh, jeez. You need to watch ours.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
Perfect water too. Bugger.
Yeah, okay.
What are you doing?
Doing this. Doing that. And did that. And did that. And did that. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So there's a link again if anyone wants to jump up. I think we've got space for one more.
One more lucky camper.
One more camper. So, Andy, jumping up. The other one.
Wow.
Okay.
Both pumps working. Jeez.
Anyone else?
So have you worked out what happened?
I have to find it. You gotta wait just a little bit, okay?
Mike's active, Terry.
What, Darren?
I said your mic's active.
Yeah, well, I had to give a message to my daughter. So I covered the mic a little.
Okay.
I'll mute it.
I wasn't sure whether you knew or not.
I had hit mute and didn't know it didn't go through. Thank you.
Actually, that reminds me. This week at work, I was in a stream, a Zoom conference with the bosses down in Melbourne, and you have your mic off unless you're actually talking in the meeting. And one of them said this comment, and it was like, our annual report is going to be coming out, annually. And I nearly turned to the people, the other lady in the office, and said, "Oh, really? Our annual report's going to be coming out annually? There's a smart statement." But I didn't. And I looked, and about 30 seconds later, I looked down, and my mic was not muted. I'm going, oh, that could have been really, really bad. So, lesson to everyone: if you're in a Zoom or a Teams meeting for work, make sure your mic's off before you be sarcastic.
Yeah.
I normally make sure my mic is off to such a degree that I'm not in the Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
So, like I say, I've actually never taken part in a Zoom meeting, so I've been lucky to miss out on that.
Our head off.
In your job.
Actually, I'm on the what do you call the consultative committee thing of work, and it had a meeting planned, so it had to do like video, like computer thing, video. Yeah,
Yep.
and that was fun. Not.
Especially not if you've been eating Bomber's cooking, Julianne.
Well, I couldn't imagine taking part in the Zoom meeting while sitting on a loo.
My ex actually was talking to me when we first got together. He was on deployment in Singapore, and he was sitting on the crapper talking. There was a phone next to the toilet.
Well, if it's there, you got to use it.
Yeah, that's right.
But there's some things you don't want to know. There's just some levels you don't go to.
Well, as long as it wasn't a smeller phone.
Or video phone.
No.
As long as you're not showing your poop face.
Old time video, back in 1988.
Oh,
The old telephone.
A millennial proof phone. Yeah. Yeah. Video on in meeting whilst on the loo is not. No, don't work.
That's why laptops normally have a slider on their camera.
Yes.
Every time I see rabbits, I get hungry.
You notice how much I'm white and black this time around? And then some of those ones that
I have to admit that every time I see rabbits, I go. I'm thinking like this.
they're not quite big enough yet. Mommy is, but she's a favorite of my teeth. This is Tiger Tail.
Rabbits are illegal in Queensland. We're not allowed.
Yeah.
I'm old school. When I see rabbits, I think of that.
Okay, you lost me.
I missed it.
You lost me. You lost me, Darren.
Jaw trap.
Oh yeah, rabbit trap. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking. Okay.
We're gonna be busy in a few weeks anyway. We have a lot of rabbits. Those ceremonies that got out, well, they abandoned their babies, and we put two litters into my one giant, the ones I sent you earlier. There's 2 matches of salmon there, and then we have more and more and more. So a little while we're in the freezer.
I certainly did, Natalie. Yes. Back in the day.
Yeah.
Andy's gone.
And Andy's.
Night, Dave.
Night, Dave. Take care.
Feeling
All right,
better,
mate.
Grandpa?
Night, Daisy Grace.
Night.
Hey, he's younger.
We've got an interesting situation here most nights as well. Just outside that back door there is a sensor light. It's got 2 floodlights that go left and right. And each night 2 dirty, great big massive hares come down and they frolic on the grass out there and have a bit of a feed and a jump around and a play around. And of course they keep on setting the sensor light off. Well, one of the spotlights shoots down towards the French doors straight into the bedroom. So all of a sudden, you're sound asleep and the whole bedroom lights up with light. And you look out here's these two dirty, great big hares running around playing ticky out there.
Two numbers for you, mate. 4 and 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, 410 or 22.
Yeah, they will come to grief at some stage.
And did you know?
Not bad eating, the old hare.
Did you know that if you know any Greek people in Greece, hair is actually considered a delicacy, and if you give a hair to a Greek person, you've got their friendship for life.
Yeah. Oh, they're a good sized animal. There's plenty of meat on them. They're a good eat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They're not as destructive as the rabbits, but yeah.
No.
You still don't want them. They still shouldn't be here.
A place where I used to do some roo shooting on a DPI permit out of Rosewood. They had hares there, and we spotted some hares playing on a hillside, and I actually thought that they were small dogs. You know, they were that big.
Just you, McDowell.
Oh, they get huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't hear no echo.
Yeah.
Nope.
I can hear an echo, Andy. But mind you, Andy, bear in mind, it could be the kids playing at Bomber's place as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got my microphone down to 50% sensitivity, so it shouldn't be too bad.
No, we had the door open.
Waxing, Andy. Spit them out.
I haven't seen no rabbits around here this last year or this year, and I think it's because of all the stray cats around here. So I haven't seen any.
That'll do it. Damn.
And having the hawks around and do it too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might see some this summer because a couple streets over, they've been cutting down all kinds of woods.
Okay.
So the animals are losing their habitat.
Which isn't a good thing.
We've found on the camera we've got foxes down the bottom of the property.
Oh,
But
2-minute drive down the road, we got coyotes and deer. 3 times this year I've seen a few deer walking down my street. And it's like the other day it was a mom and 2 little doelings. There was a nice buck that went by a couple weeks ago.
Cool.
Everyone likes a nice buck.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about setting up a you know, like a bait, not a poison bait, but a bait of some sort down the back and waiting one night with my longbow.
Yeah, well,
Take care.
go for it, mate. There's only one good fox, and that's a dead one.
Yep.
I would love to go.
How do you guys get so many foxes if you got no rabbits?
Oh, there's the number of foxes in Ipswich suburbia is phenomenal. There's more than people realise.
Yeah, they're good scavengers too. So they do well around urban environments. They scavenge out of bins and tips, and they take native animals as well. And they just shouldn't be here, but they are. I saw a TikTok the other day, and there was some moron on there that had caught a sick fox. And she'd contacted the Department of Wildlife, and they said, you know, they don't do anything with them, of course. So she rehabilitated it and let it go back out in the wild once it got better, and said, "Oh, there you go, sweetheart, off you go." Wow, did I pay out on her?
Yeah.
I said, "You un-Australian moron."
Yeah.
I said, "You've just killed
Yeah.
dozens of native animals, or are you going to compensate the farmer that has to turn up the next morning when that fox has gone out and gutted his lambs?"
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron.
That's when you say thanks, Karen.
Yeah, Natalie, where we used to live prior to where we are now was on. It was an estate that had been built on what used to be the front line of a golf course, and there were quite a few times I actually had kangaroos bounding past the house. Okay, yeah, this is Australia.
Yeah, well, we
I
were
admit,
bad drought back then. They were coming in for the food because everyone was watering their lawns and the parks were getting watered and what have you. They were all coming in for food.
Yeah, food and water.
I had a mob of about 30 in the front yard this morning.
Yeah.
They were about 20 metres off the house.
Well, you do live in a rural area.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I don't mind them.
Not like
We're
in.
As long as they don't bounce off the front of my car, they can come onto my property anytime they like. They're all right. They were here first.
Yeah. Yeah, they can do some pretty, even small ones can do some pretty serious damage, and if they end up coming through the windshield, you're going to have a real exciting time.
Yeah, a lot of cars around here too have the what is it, like an ultrasonic roof scarer or something?
Yeah.
So it's not hitting the cars. But one took our goddaughter. Luckily, she was all right.
Hey, Bomber, can you verify that last comment by JA?
What's that? Sweet as honey, absolutely.
Oh, you suckhole.
You brave man.
He's a smart man.
I'll just let that sit there.
He knows
what colour's Bomber's
he knows
nose?
not to get in the hole.
Coffee,
I can
darling.
get myself in enough trouble without you guys helping. Thank you very
Exactly.
But it's fun to help.
Right, Julianne? He's got to sleep beside you. He knows better.
Here, hon, chocolate. Here, have some wine.
If you're throwing a chocolate, Murray better be doing the dishes too.
Yeah.
I've seen him digging holes a few times. Mind you, I normally hand him a bigger shovel when he's doing it.
That's fair. I don't try and get out of the holes anymore. I just dig trenches and stay down there.
Somehow, I thought a backhoe would be more appropriate, Darren.
And JA, I know how to work with cremator. I can help you get rid of the evidence.
Steve, you're in trouble. You really piss off some women.
Oh, yeah. Usual state.
There you go, Andy.
You know, Julianne, if the mask is already over his face, all you got to do is kink the hose.
Oh.
Just saying.
Fine. Oh, God.
Couple of drops of something in the water tank, and I'll breathe it in all night, and that'll be it. Game over.
There you go, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Welcome aboard, my friend. Hey, guys. How you doing?
We can barely hear you.
I can't hear him at all.
Faintly, Andy.
Okay, I've got to turn that mic back up. I'm good.
Okay. We can hear you, Andy.
Turn it up a bit more.
Just. Andy?
How's that?
Yeah,
That's better.
That's better.
Okay. A bit more?
That's good.
Good.
That's
Okay, good.
We got you.
Gero, when that would work, if he's got sleep apnea, he's got restricted breathing. The
Yeah.
mask restricts it more, and if you close the tube off, then it's going to restrict it even more.
Hey, apparently I can hold my breath for about a minute while I'm asleep.
Well, I can just put a pillow over Agent's face and he wouldn't wake up, and he has sleep apnea and won't get a sleep apnea machine.
Well, I've been
And I
looking
know
at,
how to use a cremator, so
I mean, why do you have a pillow over his?
fine now.
well, actually, I've been looking into the CPAP machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had to.
Bloody expensive, though.
They are. I went up to hospital and did the sleep study, and because you had to get a readout on what was happening through the night with your breathing and that, and you get a mask on, you get all these wires on, and you're basically wired from head to toe there, and
then they say, relax, go to sleep.
Yeah. And you have to, and I always sleep on my side. I'm a side sleeper, and I had to lay on my back, and I've laid down, I put my head on the pillow, and I've gone wired from head to toe. I'm going, bloody hell, how am I going to sleep? Like, I'm just not going to get to sleep. And I remember that thought, and next thing I know, I woke up, it was the morning. I just nodded off to sleep, and I was got through. But the readout from what happened that night was amazing.
Yeah,
So was Agents.
I did a sleep study a while back, and the bed that we had to sleep on, I might as well have been lying on the floor. Now I reckon if they took the seats off and bounced a coin on it, the coin would put a hole in the roof.
But you can sleep through anything and on anything.
Yeah, well, these beds were
So can others.
uncomfortable.
You slept. They got a reading. They told you.
You know what's worse words from a doctor than relax and go to sleep in a sleep test?
What's that?
A prostate exam, and the doctor goes, now just relax. Or, are you ready for this?
The most unkind handshake of all.
just take a deep breath.
Hello.
Hello, you haven't bought me dinner yet.
They don't even kiss you afterwards.
No.
Oh, God.
Yes, Gerwin, sleep apnea and lack of oxygen while you're sleeping is a big issue, and it leads to lots of other health issues. So, it's not just snoring. It's
wow, Julian.
It's actually,
We were looking into it. Yeah. Actually,
it was 5 years ago. They recommended that you have one.
There's one thing I remember.
Men are hard-headed and stubborn when it comes to doctors.
Hey, I don't snore. I stayed up all night and listened to myself.
If there's one thing I remember from having that, or from waking up the next morning after having the sleep study.
So you slept.
Yeah, not
You
much.
said you didn't sleep.
I didn't
You
say-
slept.
I didn't say I didn't sleep. It's very hard to get to sleep, but I wake up with this bloody headache, from and the text said, yeah, because that's from the electrodes and taking readings. Like, wow.
Yeah, well,
When I can't sleep one night because of his snoring, I'm actually going to make a video sitting in my bedroom, and you can listen how hard he snores, and I'm going to put it up on the channel.
Men don't realize how hard they snore, and they can sleep through anything.
Yep.
Anything, no matter how loud it is.
Because ladies don't snore.
I didn't say I
You know
don't
what?
snore. I admit I snore. I know I snore. I wake me up sometimes from my snoring.
They don't let off
Sometimes.
either, Darren.
Girls don't fart.
Oh,
No?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
It's just not loud like a man's fart.
when I went in for my sleep study, there was another guy who went in as well. There was actually there might have been three of us. I think they had separate rooms, and we were talking as well. Waiting in the waiting room, whatever, to get set up, and anyway, I went in, got all wired up, had me night's sleep, and got me study, and came out, and he was sort of coming out at the same time, and I said, "Oh, how'd you go?" He said, "Oh." He said, "Oh, I could not sleep." He said, "All those wires, I was that uncomfortable." He said, "It was bloody awful." He said, "How'd you go?" I said, "Oh, I think I nodded off for about 8 hours straight." he wouldn't talk to me after that. That was it. He cracked the shit out of me.
My brother did the same thing when he had his sleep study done. He has to sleep with a machine every night, or he'll just he won't make it.
But just for the record, I am entertaining the concept of getting a CPAP a machine. It's just the cost.
Oh,
Well, you
yeah,
have
look,
the money, Joe.
Well, I don't have the money now, do we? There you go.
they're 2 to 2.5. Well, when I got mine, so yeah, they're not cheap. I don't know what they're worth now.
That's right, Julianne Roses.
You broke it.
I didn't break it; it broke itself.
The masks on their own are about $300.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
My brother says since he got his CPAP machine, it's the best sleep he's ever had.
Oh yeah, yeah. So mine was
looking at getting a package. You're looking at between $1,300 to $1,700.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine was getting close to $2,000 by the time it was all put together.
Let's start doing some overtime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bitch.
Oh, meant to say to Gerwin as well. Thanks for that photo you sent through. Her neighbours had a snake running around in their backyard, and she sent a photo of it, wanted to get identified, and I got it right first go, which was good because it was a bloody Queensland snake. I'm not used to the Queensland snake, so.
What species?
You can have the snakes.
It was a keelback. Yeah, which
Keelback?
is
Nice.
cane toad eater.
Harmless, yes.
Yeah, no, they're a great snake to have around. Yeah, it's $2,500 is cheaper than a funeral. Absolutely.
Yeah, Natalie, I don't.
So she does love you.
I
Some
can
days.
actually get you a funeral for $2,500. I have contacts.
Cool. I'll keep you in mind.
Yeah.
I'm getting back on the chainsaw tomorrow. I might need it.
You might need it for yourself or Houdini if the tree falls on her.
Oh, I'll tell you what, if that cow gets out again, she's going to be in trouble.
She can become burger patties.
Yep.
Or roast.
Kebabs. Steaks.
Mince.
Hey, Harvey Black.
G'day, Harvey.
Hi, Harvey.
Hello, Harvey.
You're back to that sweet talking again, Julianne.
So, Andy, what happened to your aquaponics?
I have no idea. The water's testing perfect.
Yeah.
Don't give it away too much, mate. Make them go watch it.
Oh, we'll still
Geez, I've
watch
got
it.
I've got a real lag.
Have you? Okay.
Are
NBN.
you listening to us or listening to YouTube?
No, I'm watching you guys. Oh, that's it. I'll put YouTube on as well.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, that's probably better.
Yeah.
Can you hear more clearly now?
Oh, there's no echo.
Oh my lord!
It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
I told you it was the old folks home tonight.
Night, Natalie. Catch you later.
Hi, Natalie.
See ya.
Nick,
So-
I'm balling up some yarn because I have a
Five
bunch of
tonight.
pot holders to make today. I crochet 'em. I don't.
I was going to ask
See,
that, Terry. I
the
thought you were a
old
cheerleader.
folks'
Elephant's house.
No, I have a.
No, she's just playing with the balls.
Yeah, they're big
Oh
too.
my lord. Now, hey, normally, hang on a minute. Normally, it's me that brings the quality of the neighbourhood down. Darren, what are you doing?
You've been
Taking
so
off on you,
quiet,
mate.
mate. I had to fill in for you.
No, you cannot
You're-
say that.
No, I won't say
But I can say mine are bigger.
Then whose?
Then what?
I'll keep that
And hairier.
comment to myself.
And hair around too.
If there's going to be any show and tell here, I'm out.
No.
So, Andy,
No,
what
it's-
happened to your aquaponics?
No idea. The water test's perfect. So I started thinking eventually, it's a test kit issue. So I came to this from a tropical fish breeder. So I happened to have a spare test kit. So I tested with both. Identical readings. That water is perfect. I
Okay.
tried. Now I'd started losing fish, so I thought maybe the temperature change has been a bit sudden. So I threw a heater in because, as fish keepers do, I had a spare 3,000 watt heater. So I threw it in.
What? Only one? Jeez.
It made no difference. They kept dying. So what I'm thinking is, it's obviously something I don't measure, that normal people don't measure. So either someone sprayed some crap around the neighbourhood, or I don't know. Like it's an absolute mystery.
If
Okay.
everything, like if water quality and pH and temperature, if that's all within parameters, it's got to be some sort of contamination.
It's perfect. Honestly, the pH is perfect. The ammonia, there is no ammonia. There is no nitrite. There is no nitrate. It is perfect.
Did they look up as you walked past?
No,
Darren.
Okay. What?
they floated. And the fish were perfect. So there was no fungus. Now, if anyone on watching this is an aquaponics person, there was also no fungus and no sign of bacterial infection either. So those fish looked perfect. Now, if I had a brain, I would have took one of the big ones. We're talking a couple of 2 kilo fishes here. Like, there's
Oh,
some big
wow.
boys in there.
Yeah.
I would have done an autopsy, but I was too traumatized.
Yeah.
Darren wants to know if there's hardness in the water or did you lose power at all?
Neither. No,
And
the
by
pumps.
the way, a necropsy for animals, not an autopsy.
A necropsy.
Necropsy.
Necropsy. Different emphasis.
No,
It's called dinner.
I thought
It's different.
necropsy was
I just call
when
them
you had.
butchering.
I thought
Yeah.
necropsy was an interest in dead bodies that was a bit unnatural.
That's
That's
necrophilia.
Really?
Close.
Ask the funeral director about that one.
Yeah, well, I should have done one of them
Yeah,
anyway
no.
and checked the fish.
Yeah.
But it took me a week. Honest to God, it took me over a week to do the video because I was so bloody traumatized. You should have seen me running around. Oh my God! Fish, Rosie, what's wrong with my fish?
Okay.
Is your aquaponics near your neighbour's fence lines?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that could be a problem. If they
They
spray
could
any,
spray something.
Well, the old girl out the back, she doesn't even bloody mow the lawn, let alone spray. But I'm wondering if she got a helper in or something who very kindly sprayed the weeds.
Yeah.
It's possible.
So yeah, I'll have a look around tomorrow. If there's any dead plants out there,
Yeah, well, you
I'm
got
gonna
plants right where the fish are at.
yeah, if there's dead stuff in her yard, I'm jumping the fence, and you'll hear about me on the Channel 7 News tomorrow night.
The old deer over the fence killed my fish.
Aquaponic
Oh
homesteader.
no! What? Yeah, Greenpeace activist burns neighbour's house to the ground. That's what it'll be.
It's called a
Aquaponic-based
barbecue.
homesteader on murder charges.
Yeah. Is it wrong to say drown you old bugger and feed my used to be fish? In fact, I'd get bloody crayfish in just to feed her body to them if that's what happened.
Andy, I know how to use a cremator. I'm a very valuable friend.
Good on you. I've got a pretty big pizza oven out the back too. They can fit a whole pig in, so I reckon a person would probably bent over and get in there.
You can't get it to the right temperature.
Oh, I don't need rid of it. Remember, I want to use it as fertilizer.
Just remember, endangered plants over the top.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Native endangered plants over the top.
They won't exhume it. Yep.
Human compost, huh?
Put a Woolamai pine on top of it.
Got a question here from Northern Girl Hobbies.
Hey, Northern Girl Hobbies.
Why am I wearing a mask? This is
because he's ugly.
That too.
And also because my line of work someone brings me into contact with the not so desirable people of society, so I try and keep my identity hidden.
And his work has also requested that he does not say where he works or what he does, and has to keep his...
He's trying to say he's a drug smuggler, that's all.
It also saves on possible. It also saves on possible lawsuits from the traumatized kids when they see it.
Okay, so I ship Panadol over the border. There you go.
You know better than to bring the question up in this group.
If you start smuggling something really useful in terms of fertilizer or something, can you let me know? Because I'd really like to cash in on that.
Yeah.
Well, considering where you'll go for fertilizer is...
Well, talking about that, has anyone read the book Humanure?
No.
Never heard of it.
No, I've heard it's rather a crap read.
Good on you, Darren. Go and have a look. Go and check it out. It's an Aussie book. He was a doctor and she's a microbiologist.
There you go. Tammy's read it.
Oh, good on you, Tammy. Is it any good? I've got a downloaded copy. I just haven't read it yet because every time I've talked about composting my own poo, Rosie has a nervous breakdown and threatens to divorce me.
There is a couple over here. Doug and Stacy, they do Humanure. They compost their stuff, and they let it sit in compost for anywhere from a year to 2 years before they put it on their garden.
They reckon after 6 months it's safe to use.
Jess and Andy, they built a composting toilet for their shed wars.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless them. Do they use it though?
I don't know. I don't have to ring them up and go, hey, what are you doing with your crap?
Well, why not? What's wrong? Ring him up, mate. What are you doing?
I have levels. I don't have a filter, but I have levels.
So many people, yeah. Some allergies don't go on.
Let me do a reframe here, guys. So we all go out and walk our dogs, and we have to pick up the dog's shit.
Not me.
So
Hang on.
then,
the dogs.
oh, Darren, you primitive. Anyway, so the rest of us, Darren, also go and scrape up our quail poo and our chicken poo and throw it into the compost. So we're sort of swimming in poo here. Now, it struck. Oh, I actually bought horse poo at $2 a big bag for the front garden to try and get that going too. But it strikes me there's a good source of poo that I'm not using. Just saying.
It's been used throughout Asia as a form of fertilizer for millennia, and it seems to not cause too many problems there that we know of. As long as it's done.
Well, I think it's all in the doing. You got to compost it for at least 6 months.
Yeah.
Apart from the occasional hepatitis outbreak that we get from blueberries that come from overseas, but hey,
but that's because they didn't compost it for 6 months. They did it in the field, and then they thought that was a great fertilizer. Santa Maria.
You say, Gerwin is saying that you got to leave it for 12 months.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And if you want, make sure it's really broken down, at least 2 years. That's what Doug and Stacy do.
Yeah, and generally you don't eat meat eater poop.
Yeah, well, that Julianne just made that point too.
Yeah, exactly what Julianne said.
If you use
Sorry, I'll shut up, baby.
Hang on.
No, it's all right.
She's saying if you use a long drop,
With the lime.
with the lime and the
Yes.
it shouldn't be a problem.
Yep.
A decent long drop will last, depending how many people, several years. Then when it gets close to the top, fill it in, dig a new hole, light her up.
A long drop.
Well, the other thing
and there you go. 12 months.
The other thing you can do with it is biogas.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Darren, you're poopophobic.
It doesn't.
Mate?
No, it doesn't produce enough gas.
No, not just your poo. You'd use everything else. I got a mate that's an off-grid.
You can run a worm system. The most efficient is a worm system.
For what?
For
worms eat it.
For running septic through.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. But hang on, if I want to run biogas because I'm cooking off it, why wouldn't I add my own poo to it?
You can.
Home biogas units are generally non-efficient.
I'm not convinced, and in fact, I can put a video up to show you opposite.
You're talking about the little biodigesters bags that they run one little burner off?
No. This is you get them as a system. They're a big bag. They come with a toilet, and they come with piping.
I was just talking about the system.
Well,
it inflates the bag over time, and they run one little burner off it.
Well, no, my mate runs a lot more than one little burner off it. It does all his cooking, either that or solar.
It doesn't pressurize. That's the problem with it.
And I agree, it doesn't pressurize, but does it need to?
Yeah, because you can collect better with the pressurizing. Because you retard the gas growth by increasing the pressure within the bag.
Tammy is saying that
it's about options.
Tammy's saying that someone called Rob Greenwood has bio bags in Florida and works just fine for them.
Yeah, Rob Greenwood's pretty famous actually. But
yeah,
not
depends
having
on the level of gas that you're looking to bring out of it.
And I'm not having a shot, Darren, but
you're getting gas.
Mm.
No, I'm not at all. And you're right. Like if you're only running, say, 2 burners, how much gas do you need?
Yeah, you don't need much to run 2 burners. But, for me to run my level of gas requirements, like my forge or something like that,
Oh, you'd never do it.
I'd never do
Never. No, not in a million years.
it. Cow lagoons with tenting, that'll work, but I absolutely hate cow lagoons.
I don't know what
Absolute-
Calagoons is.
A cow lagoon is the sewer pit on a intensively raised in shed sort of cow racing thing. Yuck. No.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, no, I'm
Learn
talking
something new.
about old mate, my mate, who's got he does the biogas. He's got the solar. The whole lot's going on, and really is off grid, which I think is just astounding. And like you say, you'll never run a forge on it. Geez.
Yeah, I know the exact system you're talking about.
Mm.
Yeah, it comes in a green and white tent. It's got a inlet at the side for extra stuff. It's got a toilet in it. So yeah, I know the exact system that you're talking about.
Good on you, J.A. I thought that would be bomber full of hot air.
No,
she said hot air, not hot gas.
Yeah, no, I haven't got a furnace worth of either.
Yes, forges have existed longer than electricity, but it's a matter of how you fuel too. I mean, I've got a Coke and I've got a gas.
Yeah,
I got gas.
Which do you find work? Okay, obviously, Darren, the gas one would be more efficient in time wise. But which do you find produces the better
Coke's hotter.
quality? Yeah.
Coke's hotter and more isolated in the heat.
Okay.
We just need to feed you bee goss. and you produce a lot of gas.
While Coke is a coal that's been through the charcoaling process, so basically you cook it down. Exactly the same as how you make charcoal out of wood.
Okay.
So it's like a bag full of rocks, but it doesn't put off the gas that coal does, because coal gas is very, very bad.
and it burns hotter too, doesn't it,
Darren? It burns a little bit hotter, but it burns cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that charcoaling gas and do the charcoaling process and run the gas back around, and use the coal gas to run the part of the heat for it.
Yeah, I remember watching a Time Team episode, and they were investigating an old building in a village over in England, and it was an old forge, old furnace, and it was pre-Coke. It was like back in the pre-industrial revolution. It was one, and they actually found evidence of the transition from coal to the more. And yeah, it was a really interesting episode. The stuff they found was incredible.
Julianne, you might laugh, but they've actually done experiments on that. And Bomber's about to look for it.
No. And yes, they have.
They have attached bags to a cow to find out how much volume of gas they produce.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Probably the same amount as agent.
I'll be nice and keep quiet on that. My comment.
Well, I'm actually now starting to wonder, can I hook something up to my bum and make biogas out of that? It's all
Well,
biogas.
it is methane coming out.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that. I'm not sure it'd be comfy, and I'm not sure how far you could go if you got a tube up, attached.
It's so hard to behave myself right now.
But well, you know me, I'll try most things.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. It's all good on our channel. We're all crazy.
Yeah, but some things I want to say I can't because of circumstances.
Okay.
Oh.
It could be the people around her.
Do tell.
I'm still watching her be a cheerleader. Give her. I reckon give her a couple of minutes, and she could go topless on that cheerleading stuff. Oh, look at that! Look at that arm action going.
Yeah, I've got some scrubbies I gotta finish making, and then I got over the next 3 days I've got 12 pot holders to make.
She just loves playing with her balls.
Mm.
Her berry balls.
They're going from blue to pink.
No, blue to red.
Blue to red. There you go.
Oh, as long as they're not blue balls anymore.
Balls.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Lewd.
I can't even.
I'm going to duck out for another rum.
Well, yesterday, because the last couple of days of work, I've actually been able to work on some of the scrubbies and pot holders I'm making. But I have a funny feeling because that storm coming up from the Gulf today, tomorrow, and Monday are going to be, well, at least today and tomorrow, the phone calls are going to be nonstop.
Yep.
And
People trying to
yesterday,
drive through the storms.
well, if the tow truck, if the service providers wouldn't act so stupid, it'd make it so much easier. I swear, yesterday they were out of their mind and were crazy as hell. I was ready to smack them. They didn't want to listen for nothing. That's why I said all the crazies are out yesterday.
Hi to the real mic.
The real mic is in the house.
The real mic is in the house.
Isn't it funny now? We all know the real mic. Not the edible mic, just the real mic.
How many drinks you had, Jay?
Julianne, here's one I'm working on.
I don't know too many people that think about crocheted marijuana holders.
Yeah. I have my
Hang on, J.A.
How much wine have you had, Julianne?
More than she's had for quite a while.
A bunch of boys will do that.
Thanks for popping in, Aaron.
Julianne really likes red wine, but one of the things with red wine is it quite often involves the use of what's the preservative? It's one of the preservatives they use in the production, and it gives her rather nasty headaches.
She needs to try a light colored wine. like a pink Moscato or like a strawberry or a raspberry wine. They're light colored and actually very good.
Hey, Bradley.
How you going, baby?
It's like
How you
this.
doing, mate?
Good, Darren.
You've just
like-
come on to talk to Terry about the competition that's going on between the two of you.
He got lucky the other day. I was working.
Oh, excuses.
I don't when I work, because yes, the other day I did 9 hours or 10 hours straight, and I got off work, ate something, was talking to a friend of mine, and fell asleep while I was talking to them. Did not mean to fall asleep while I was talking to them, but my body said, "You're gonna take a nap." And last night I went to bed early, went to bed like between 10 and 11 my time, and woke up at 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like to fall asleep mid sentence. I've never done that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty rude.
Well,
Hey, when it's time to go to sleep, it's time to go to sleep.
yeah. Well, I set my alarm for 6 o'clock this morning. My son and his friend my son's supposed to be going fishing today. And I went to wake up his friend, and his friend was gone. And I told my son, I said, he's not going to stay at night again if he's going to get up and leave during the night and not say nothing. So he goes, well, he had to go wake up his dad. I was like, okay, then he'll slide this time.
From JA, anything that has dried fruit so it doesn't. Okay. I missed something.
I'm
Preservatives in dried fruit wine is sulfur dioxide.
Sulfur dioxide, yeah, and it's used in red. It's used in red wine
it's
production.
white wines than red wines.
Yeah.
I can't drink wine, and I'm allergic to sulfur.
So you need
But
to make homemade wine.
Yeah, I
My
can't.
neighbor,
I can't drink any sort of wine without getting a splitting migraine.
my
I
neighbor
can't
last year
drink
made
any sort of wine because it tastes like cat's piss.
It does, yeah.
Oh, you Phyllis,
That's
not.
you are just really uncultured.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Yeah,
My neighbor
no,
down the street last year
Oh.
made 8 or 9 different types of
Yeah,
wine,
something going
and
funny.
I got a few of them. And my favorite was the strawberry wine he did.
See, I'm getting
I
double.
agree.
I'm getting old conversation.
Have you got YouTube on as well as?
Your YouTube.
Yeah, I'm probably on YouTube
Yeah,
listening to
turn
Yeah.
it off.
They'll mess
Turn
it
it
up.
off.
Right, I'll come back because
Well,
I don't know
YouTube's-
what I'm doing on a laptop.
Yeah, you've just got to mute YouTube, mate, because it's a delayed
The double
feedback on it.
talk.
I'd just kill it. Kill YouTube. That's what I did.
Wild can't drink wine. It goes wild.
I can
My-
drink a fair amount of wine. Just depends on how much I drink and how my body reacts to it.
My first year teaching was in Mildura, and there's some really nice wineries up there. And yeah, there's a substantial amount of that year I just don't remember. I just don't remember it.
I bought a champagne yeast, and I attempted to make wine from my kumquats out the front. Now, it was the worst
Okay.
wine in the history of man. It was bitter. It was disgusting. But it was also the best beer. I drank a bit and I said, oh, it's awful. Jesus, it's a good beer. So I took it next door to the bloke next door and I said, hey, try this kumquat beer. And he tried it and he said, oh, it's a bloody great. It's all about expectations, I reckon.
Yes. Mind you, the prepper wine that we made, mate, That's brilliant stuff. You know, but
Mm.
if you let it go a little bit longer, it's a bloody good port.
Well, I can't drink bought booze anymore. Like I make all my own beer and I make all my own rum, so I just can't do it. It tastes like crap.
Okay. Have you tried?
Oh, and gives me a headache as well.
Have you tried mead?
No, and I make honey, so I should have a crack at making mead.
Nothing.
It's
Yeah,
simple.
good meat is nice.
Yeah, a good mead's nice, and it's one of the oldest drinks out there. I mean, it predates beer.
I did a
I'll be right back.
Purple wine. It's just grape juice, sugar, and yeast.
That looks good.
That's it.
nice.
Yeah, we the juice you buy the 2 liter bottle of pure grape juice from Coles or Woolworths or your supermarket. Is that, but the pure grape juice.
Nice. Mr.
Yeah, you can
Mr.
make
White,
You can make
There you
cider
go,
the
Andy.
same way.
it's good to put a face to the name, my friend.
Yeah.
No, thanks. Yeah,
We have a
I'll be
video.
watching your channel for a few years now.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you got to stop doing that to yourself.
Yeah, you poor bugger.
Yeah, so Andy, that the prepper wine is actually on our cooking playlist in
Okay.
our channel.
I did a Lithuanian, believe it or not, Lithuanian honey liqueur. And
Ooh.
let me tell you, oh mate, that stuff, because I make the vodka base, so that stuff is to die for. I've got one bottle that's 3 years old, and holy macaroni, it's good.
Yeah,
That's probably like Krupnik.
yeah.
Don't be dirty, Vivian.
Krupnik.
It's Polish honey liqueur.
Have you tried?
Yeah. I got up with a crook neck the other day.
Yeah, well, we won't go there, but yeah. Krupnik, you get it from Dan Murphy's. It's it roughly in the same area as Bärenjäger, but Krupnik. Oh man, that's beautiful.
Yeah, no. You get it from Dan Murphy's. If I don't make it, I don't drink it.
Fair enough.
Mate, that board stuff's shite.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going to head out here, guys. I'm going to go put the kettle on and make a couple of coffees and get these lads organised for bed.
Put the fire on too, will you, mate?
Yeah, I've got to go put some more wood on the fire too. Geez, we've got a Canara combustion heater in the land room, and my God, geez, they're good.
Yeah.
The heat they throw out's just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even here in Bris Vegas, it's bloody cold.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
All right.
I'm wondering if that's what killed the fish, actually.
Yeah, well, possibility.
Possible.
Yeah.
Possible. Yeah. But
all right. Stay safe, everyone. Have a good night.
Later, Bomber.
See you, buddy.
All right, mate.
See you, buddy.
Catch you later, Bomber.
See you, baby.
Later, Bomber.
See you, Terry. And take care, Agent. Catch you later.
Guru. Yeah, Andy, you'd only find out for definite, by doing a necropsy on the fish as to what killed them.
That's what I should have done. I was just too traumatized.
Yeah, but would you be able to do a test on the water for toxins?
No, I don't have a test kit for it. I could probably take a sample. what I'll probably do is empty the whole tank and use that to water the gardens.
Frozen.
And then I'll recover it with rainwater tank water.
And make sure that you give it a good clean out. You know,
A good flush.
Water in the garden.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because saying, you know, if there's toxins in the water, you probably wouldn't want to put it in the garden in case you kill.
Well,
in case you kill your plants.
I hate to tell you, but I already did. On about day 3, I flew into a panic, and I said, "Holy shit! I've got to get some of that water out of there." So I hooked it up to a hose and pumped it into the gardens, and it didn't affect the plants at all.
Plants can take a much higher toxin level than fish.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know I can use it, so at least it's not going to be wasted, but it's just a pain in the you know what.
Yeah. Yeah. And time and money, it's gone down the go.
Well, I've blown about $100. I had to buy another test kit. Then I had to go and get a pH neutralizer to make sure that was all good. And, you know, you play around. But I've eliminated most things, so that's good.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's a start anyhow, yeah.
Well, what else can you do? You know, you work through it all. You just slowly.
Just
Bradley, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Milo out of a bucket.
I can see it's a big one. Yeah, big one. Yeah.
Yeah, a decent cup.
Yeah, I took my other one today when I went out sighting rifles. It's still in the car, so.
Okay.
You had to use a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Use me
So,
ultimate spare.
if you don't mind me asking, Brad, what make of a rifle we sighting in?
We're not supposed
Oh,
to
it's just
go
it's actually it's an old German one. I can't think of the name now, but it's
Bruno.
No, it's got a real funny name. I haven't looked it up for about years. I've had it near 10 years.
Enchance, I think it is.
Yeah, it's something weird like that. Yeah. But yeah, it's not really well, not these days. You don't sort of see it much anymore. But
yeah, that's because they changed to Bruno.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I went to when I picked it up, I went to the gun shop and I just said to him, I just want something to roll around the back of the farm you. And he took me into his little room that he had all locked up, and there was just big square chunks of just barrels and everything, butts, you name it, actions, and yeah, you just pick this thing up and give it to me for $150, and I'll tell you what, it's shoots better than Madeira ones.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be a nice straight little shooter.
Yeah.
As long as the bore's not worn out on it, it'll be magic.
Yeah. No, that's it. Well, we're pretty much shooting rabbits sort of at the distance of the headlights, so you know it's fair whack to get them.
Yeah, nice. My I had a one in the Magnum chambering, and I used to be able to hit thumbtacks at 100 yards.
Yeah, it's good, eh? My Magnum's got some punch too.
Oh, they do, yeah. Yeah, so yeah.
I used to have an old 94 model Magnum, Winchester 94. And
nice.
Iron sights and everything.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I've got that on me little pumpy 22 little Browning. Yeah,
And
but
I used to meet all the boys at the jail doing recoils every year on the rifle range. Go me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're also out there playing around with my brother's 410 as well. So yeah, they've got some punch, for a little sort of caliber shotgun.
the 410s
Especially if you put a 45 long cold in them.
Yeah, right, eh?
Yeah, the 410s are good for the youngins to learn shotgun.
Mm. Yeah, my daughter that just went inside then, she's actually probably the next best shot under me. So, yeah, she's a good little firecracker.
And they're really good for hares and rabbits too.
Mm.
Well, Agent, if you get spare rabbit, let me know, because I've got this bloody garlic and ginger steamed recipe that I reckon will work a treat.
Your quail one?
Well,
yeah, that one. Yep.
Slight problem, Andy. We'd have to go down to New South Wales to get rabbits, unless you want to buy one from the butcher up here. Mega Meat butchers, they stock game.
Well, they're mostly all over the place, to be honest with you. I mean, we're kidding ourselves that not here in Queensland. I know around Maloney, we used to run the buggers over on the road by accident, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we used to do the same with the perimeter patrol vehicle at the jail on night shift. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit.
Where the hell did you work, Vivian?
We worked at the Arthur Gorrie.
We were both prison officers.
Ah, at Arthur Gorrie.
Yeah. So we can literally say that we met in jail.
Okay.
We happened to be on the same day-night shift roster. So
Right.
I put up here every night shift, and 3 hours.
Was that roster 99?
What year was that?
Especially when I'm singing 100 bottles of beer on the wall, and I start at 100 and I go all the way down to no bottles of beer on the wall.
So what year were you working at Gorrie?
Me, I was from May 98 to August 2006.
Okay.
And I was only there 3 years.
Okay.
So from 98 to 91.
2001.
2000.
Okay.
That was enough for me.
But Agent, you also did disaster recovery stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, I was in the total, I was in SES for 16 years. I was a team leader up at Innisfail.
Ah, okay. Were you there for Larry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was on team 21.
I took over disaster recovery when Larry hit.
Okay, well, if you were able to access records, I was on the second wave of volunteers.
Not anymore.
We were. Okay,
I'm out.
Okay.
But the other thing that was amusing about that was I also worked at corrections for a very long time. And then I used to run youth justice as well. So I had 3 detention centres and a whole lot of community-based offices too.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think we've walked the same boardwalks.
Yeah. You wouldn't catch me working in a youth jail. I don't have the patience for that.
After having them at Gorrie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, we used to flick you our bad ones.
Yeah.
So all the ones we couldn't cope with, I used to send over your way. And the beauty was, I worked in corrections, so I knew everybody. And I used to make a few phone calls and say, hey, I've got a special one for you. I'm going to send them over. And they'd say, oh, come on, Andy. And I'd say, no. He's over 18 now. And he did the crime over 18. He's yours.
Yeah, well, that's when when I learned that going from youth jails to the big house ain't the fun and games that they used to.
I used to tell them. I always told them exactly that.
Yeah,
But we had the younger ones there too.
yeah.
The under 18s we had there as well.
We had the 17-year-olds.
Oh yeah, we were 17 and above. Yes, you're right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mention names, but there was a couple of very special ones I sent to you guys.
Yeah. Well, one.
Yeah, that's why I left after we got the juveniles in there.
Mm.
Bugger off.
One actually came foul of me one day when he went to shape up to me when I was talking to him in his slot, and he got the wet fish.
They're lovely lads, aren't they?
Oh, see, I work the psych.
The psych.
So
Darren, come.
we got the crazy ones.
Ah.
We had the crazy ones too. I had Jesus.
You have no idea how many times I have met Jesus.
Yeah, so this is why I often say that Jesus isn't the saint that people make him out to be, because the number of times that we hear people say that they found
Jesus in jail.
That they found Jesus in jail. I mean, he can't be a nice guy.
Oh no, there's just a lot of Jesus in jail.
I see him all the time going by here, but he comes in different shades.
Okay.
You'll be happy to know, Darren, that I'm actually trained as a psychologist. Not registered, but trained.
No, I was just the bouncer there, mate.
Yeah, but that's not a bad thing, mate. That's not a bad thing.
I was just the bouncer.
Catch
When the
you later,
nurse said
J.A.
grab him, that was my job.
Have a good night, J.A. Have a good sleep.
Or when they started swinging on a nurse, that was my job.
Yeah.
I was recreational limiter.
Or, as we used to call it as well, contact counselling.
Mm. Oh, I always found a lot of honesty went a long way.
Yeah.
And even the littlies, like the kids, appreciated that, you know. Mate, it's going to go one of two ways. You're either going to do this and here's the consequences, or you're going to do that and here's the consequences. I can't make you do nothing. It's your choice. You pick. And then they wore the consequences. Pretty simple.
I just had to stand there and look scary and didn't say a word.
That just scares me even more.
When I was working there, I used to have, because we used to have buddies which were trusted inmates, and a new inmate or whatever try and shape up to me or have a go at me or whatever, and the buddies would come up behind them and go, "Mate, I wouldn't do it, not to this officer. She's one of the good ones. You want to piss her off? Watch out, because you're going to get jack shit out of her.
Yeah.
And be careful, because she's made others piss themselves."
Yeah.
And then they sort of go,
We both
really?
have.
Okay.
Yeah, we both had. Yeah. But
Wow.
I can honestly say, Andy, in the 8 years I worked at Gorrie, I never had one prisoner pull a shiv or try to shape up to me, because how it was the day before is how I operated that day, and I was going to operate the same the next day. But and they all knew that there was that fine line. As soon as their toe went over that line, they're either on a 24-hour lockdown or loss of privileges, or on the way to the DU, or the separate confinement block.
I was always happy. I'm the only person I know in youth detention that never got a smack in the chops.
So you guys in prisons get a chance to build a relationship. and mental, you don't get a chance to build a relationship. You see them at their worst point. That's your introduction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's when they're
Yeah.
right off their meds and they're brought in by the police, and the police bring them in a pair of handcuffs and take the handcuffs off, and off you go.
If it's any consolation, Darren, I live with that most days.
What?
Yeah.
The police putting you in
No,
handcuffs?
no. The mental health issue stuff.
Yeah. I once had we got a
and no, it's not me, but one of my very, very, very close relatives has some significant mental health issues, and love him to death, but it's a tough gig.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Definitely.
one night, Andy, we had a cert call to sell in B2, and I won't say the prisoner's name, but he was an African bloke, and he'd gone off his psych medication, and he was convinced that there were black snakes in his cell, and he was screaming on the intercom to mass control that there were that there were snakes in his cell.
There was black mothers in his cell.
So,
poor bugger.
We actually went, myself and another officer. We got permission to open the cell. I went in, and I actually managed to, because this prisoner, he was up in his bed in the corner as far as he could. I actually managed to talk him down, get him to sit on the edge of his bed, put his tracksuit pants on and thongs, and we actually walked him up to medical without any incident.
This is probably a better conversation to go offline and go into the other chat.
Yeah, nice work.
Yeah.
And I always loved it once they started coming back up again. Once they started getting their medication in balance and everything like that. I used to go down, sit down, have a smoke and a chat with them.
Yeah.
That was my relaxation time. I'd go hang out with the other crazy people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, Darren, you were in good company, weren't you?
Yeah, I fit right in, mate.
Yeah.
Well, even with the kids, it's a case of you don't bullshit them. You just here's the answer. You do this is going to happen. You do that, this is going to happen, and it's up to you, son.
Yeah. So, yeah. Gerwin, that's actually really sad to hear. That's happening with your sister. I mean, how do you folks deal with that as a family? I'd be interested to hear. If you're willing to talk about it, Gerwin, that is. I understand if you don't want to. Yeah.
Oh, and it's a tough gig. The mental health stuff is a really tough gig. And mine's my stepson, So, and I love him to death, I really do. But it's a tough gig, What can you say?
Yeah, not much actually.
See, I've got depression, and for me, depression's pretty easy because you're in that one place all the time. Whereas bipolar, which is manic depressant, you're either up or down. And it's that transition between that can be a really bad place for them.
And one thing a lot of people don't realize is with people that have autistic kids like me. My daughter, she's 20 years old. We found out she had autism at 12. There are many times when her growing up, it's like I was dealing with a 3-4-year-old. And as she's gotten older in her teenage years, and even at 20, there are times, I've got a 20-year-old, but sometimes that's like she's 6 or 8.
Yeah.
There are times that she can be the sweetest girl in the world, but piss her off, and she'll turn into the biggest sailor in the world.
Yep. Nightmare City. Yep.
And how I have my sanity sometimes when she's having times when she's really bad over the years between her autism and anxieties, my son's ADHD and anxieties. When my husband was alive, his severe anxieties, and my epilepsy, I don't know how I've had my sanity all these years. But I
Terry,
made it
that's
through it.
but yeah,
It's
that's
amazing
been
what you-
Yeah.
sorry. That's been my millstone around my neck too, is the anxiety, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm medicated for it, but it's a tough gig.
My husband couldn't be medicated. They tried medicating him, and it nearly put him in the hospital and killed him because of medicine. It messed with his breathing, and it had his heart racing so fast. They wanted to admit him. They had to inject medicine in him to slow his heart down.
Mm,
And he was given a 10 milligram pill, and it did that.
mm. Yeah,
Well,
it's a tough run.
well,
And it's
I'm
like,
Agent 86. I'm Agent 86, and I have anxiety and depression, and I make no secret of it, and I'm always up for discussion. It's going to help someone.
And who made
Oh.
you go and realize it?
I'm the same. Yeah, I'm absolutely the same. Look, especially on Facebook, like I talk about it. You know, like I want people to know. You know, you're not alone. It's all good.
Matt,
Yeah.
I'm not shy in talking about my depression. I'm not shy
I've
in
got
talking
the
about how
depression.
bad it's been for me. I've been sitting on the side of a freeway watching trucks go past, singing two steps.
Mm.
Yeah.
I got a
Hear
phone
ya.
call at just that right moment.
Yep, hear
The guardian angel.
Mhm.
Exactly.
I mean, when I lost my husband, I went into a deep depression, and it took a lot for me to get out of it. But I did get myself out of it, and getting some friends here helped a lot, and YouTube helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little community, isn't it? Like, you know,
Mhm.
you got friends and people around you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was so bad. I would sit here and cry all night long. My kids would go to school, and then I'd go to sleep till they got home.
Mm.
Okay.
It was bad, but I was able to get myself out of it. And yeah, I have little bouts here and there, which is it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But in the long run, I do have people that I can go to and talk and vent to, and that love me and willing to sit there and let me vent, because 99% of the people that vent to me, and I don't get to.
And Terry, you've made yourself a new life.
Yeah,
You
and
know, and it's a good life. You know, you've made yourself a good life.
oh yeah, and there's just nothing but better things coming for my future, and I can't wait for it. I really
Good for
can't.
you, girl. Go, girl.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Cause a lot of people say in my cancer bystander video, yeah, it's an hour and 20-minute long video. But in the last 4 years since losing my husband, I felt like every time I would record it, edit it, and have it up scheduled to go out, I delete it because it didn't feel like the right time. Well, when I did it the other day, I edited it and put it up, and it went out
Good
because
on
it
you.
felt like it was the right time to put that out because it was needed to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yep.
What was that, Bibby?
I watched it.
Thank you.
Commented on it too.
I saw
And
that. I saw that. Yes, I did. I mean, it was a hard video to make. It took a couple hours making because I had to pause it a lot because I was breaking down. You would have gotten nothing but crying, but it was a very healing video to do. And I
Good.
knew in my
Mm.
heart that there was someone out there that needed to hear it. And
Yeah.
there was just something that says, now's the time to put it out. It needs to go out now.
Yeah.
So I did, and it felt really good.
Gave you that nudge.
Well, that night I had a dream. And in that dream, my husband and I were talking. And we were sitting on a bench, couldn't see anything around us. I could hear his voice, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. I slept 4 hours that night. I woke up wide awake with the feeling like it's time to put this video out. I'm doing it. It's getting done now. And I did it.
Good.
And it was, I don't know why, it was just, okay, it's a good time to say, yeah, I'm ready to move on. I could say I'm ready, but in my heart, it was like, it was okay to move on.
See,
That was the biggest part about doing that video.
Terry?
Give you that nudge dream.
I'm not sure it's about moving on. I think there's a little bit of let's let some stuff go. You'll never move on. Like, there's always going to be a part of that you'll hold, and it will be very, very dear to your heart.
Oh, I know.
And that's a great thing. That's not something to be sad about.
Oh, I'm not sad. It's a good feeling to say, yeah, I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to be happy again. And
yeah, let the pain go. Let the pain go. You've done the hard yards.
No. And because of things going on behind the scenes, there is happiness there. There is love there. And
Good.
I'm ready for the world to hear about it.
Good for you.
Excellent. Good stuff.
Yep.
Well, I'm going for a run.
I couldn't see this morning.
I'll be back.
I'll be right back.
Hey, Terry?
What?
We got you back. We got you back.
I know. YouTube has brought so many wonderful people into my life, and I love every one of them.
Here for a reason.
Oh, I know.
Even the person who tries to beat you on comments all the time.
I know. Thank you, Garwin.
And he's sitting here going, geez Louise, what are these freaking idiots that I've joined a live stream on? He's just sitting back going, hang on a minute.
But the thing is with Bradley, a video will go up and boom, he's like right there. And I'm thinking, does the man ever sleep? Ever?
I actually asked him that comment the other day.
Yeah, the other day.
So as soon as I see a notification, yeah, I hit it and I'm there.
Yeah, no, I've got my own demons. I've battled them for a few years, so yeah, I don't have to say much. Everybody knows what it's like fighting them.
Oh yeah, but it's been fun. I'm enjoying it. See who can comment first.
Yeah. Oh.
But no, Bradley's still learning his legs around lives. He's doing good.
Yes, he is. No, he just gotta work on some other people to come up on lives, and that might work.
Yeah, this is my second one I've joined. I'm still too scared to bloody put one up. Even last week when I was on it, I was pretty jittery and shaky and nervous and.
Mate, it does go away eventually until you change it up.
Mm.
And once you change it up, then it all starts again.
Yeah. Yeah, great.
It just
a solo live is absolutely nerve-wracking.
It's pain.
It is.
Solo.
It is. My first, I was scared to death that I wasn't gonna get anyone in the live, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit here. I almost got sick to my stomach during my first live. And it was the same way with my first video. I was scared to death to do the first video. I know I got sick to my stomach 3-4 times just doing the video. But I enjoyed it. And it gets addicting. You just don't want to burn yourself out doing videos.
Yeah.
But Bradley's made huge steps forward. He started putting videos out. Yeah.
Randomly.
Mate, doesn't need to be to a schedule.
Yeah, I have too many bad days with me chronic pain, so I spend most of my weeks in bed than out up and down. So.
Me
Actually-
too.
Actually, brother, talk to Bibby about that.
But
Yeah.
there,
I was going to say you're not on your Pat Malone there, mate.
There you go. You're up, Bibby.
No, I don't need to be on there.
Oh.
you should know that by now, Agent.
But yeah, look, mate, I know the chronic pain thing.
Yeah.
And 4 shoulder operations,
It's
lots
been
of
a bad
neck injections.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I've had a couple of those injections, and 2 years ago was my second spine op down low down here, and I was going good for a while, and then I just went backwards. Yeah, I haven't been back at work since. So unfortunately,
And a
yeah,
lot of those times, those shots in the spine, they only last for so long, and then you go right back to where
The
you
scary
were.
part is getting the damn thing.
Mm.
Now, Lay
My
still
neighbor
was
got
sticking
that.
a needle in your neck.
yeah, and you feel every movement of it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, are we gonna call it? Pull it?
People are talking.
People are talking. Okay. People are talking. Okay. Fine.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We're talking about issues.
Issues. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna make another coffee.
Are you going to make another coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, grab me one thing.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Actually, Vivian, geez, you got a lovely looking pussy.
There you go. There you go.
Oh.
Have a look at it. That's a damn fine looking cat.
It's a beautiful cat. The one
The
behind
one
you.
behind, it's a Persian or something. Siamese. Yep. That bloody brown, the one that's going backwards. That one. That
The one that's ready to kill you right now.
This one.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's a beautiful cat.
This turkey
He's a good. It's a good looker.
is a ragdoll cross tabby. Excuse me.
Is that
I'm
right?
talking about you. Excuse me. I'm talking about you. Okay. This little turd head. He actually stillborn.
Is that right?
And I resuscitated him, and he decided that Agent was his. So
His best friend.
He's still here. And Mummy is my cat. And then, I don't know.
I think he's going to piss in your bed tonight.
He better not. Otherwise, I'll piss on his head. I won't be happy if he does that. The cats know, well, actually, when they get peed off or Agent hasn't emptied their litter boxes, they pee on the lounge and crap on the lounge.
Oh, man.
No.
And
Well,
then-
it gets attention fast.
Huh?
Well, it gets attention fast.
This is Mummy to the other one, who you saw before. This is Miss Luna.
Aw.
She is
That's
my
so
ragdoll.
pretty.
She's a purebred ragdoll that I got because her owners didn't want her anymore, with the excuse because she had an umbilical hernia, which actually cost me nothing to fix after I got her desexed. But she had 2 litters with it, which the vets were surprised about. So we've got
Wow.
and we've got number 1 son who beats her up all the time.
Hi, Dustin.
And then we've got
She is a good looking big puss.
Luna. She's tiny.
I would have thought it was a bit furry for your taste, Andy.
Hey, I told you before, mate, with the spare hairs.
Oh, God.
They're getting dirty. I don't know.
Hang on here.
See, I'd rather not go to the
What?
dentist for a haircut.
Or I
Oh.
need to hold her.
It doesn't look small. That's not a small cat.
That
Oh,
is not
she's
small.
She is tiny.
Yeah,
She is tiny.
mother.
Oh wow.
Oh my lord.
God, that cat's huge.
She is tiny.
Yeah, no, that's not a cat. That's a friggin' hippo.
Agent
Oh,
has a huge pussy.
You're just jealous.
No, that's his ex-wife.
Oh,
Oh!
She comes with her
Which-
own wide
That's
load
a good
sign.
one, baby.
which ex-wife, mate? Number 1 or number 2?
There's only been one, and she comes with her
Oh.
own wide.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Me too, mate. Me too. Yeah.
She
Only
comes
one?
with her own. She comes with her own wide load sign, and she beeps when she walks backwards.
And hang on. She's had 7 children. It goes like this.
Oh, hello.
Things worse, Sybil.
Hello.
No, Bibi, you gotta get it right. It's like YMCA.
Oh, come on now. Let's get this back under. Rein it in. Rein it in.
Okay.
Not gonna happen. Too late, Andy.
This is a right proper civilized channel. I tell you right now. Rein it in, guys.
Hello to everyone I've missed that has come in. I haven't been watching the chat. I've been sitting back here.
Dustin's the only one who's come in new.
Yeah.
I think I'm worried about Darren. I think he's had some sort of coughing. He's coughing up a fur ball somewhere there.
Oh, that's what happens
No,
when you
it's-
smoke chop chop.
Oh, I'm worried about whether it's pussy related or not, but that's another issue. Doesn't matter.
Tain't no pussy in this house, mate.
I was trying to find our lard ass cat, who is monstrous, but he's hiding under my bed, and I'm not going to go and try and get him. He's huge.
Wow.
I mean, huge.
Wow.
If you thought Luna was huge, you put those two together. Ramesses is huge.
Bloody Nora.
Luna is teeny tiny, really. She, like, if you shaved her, would be like tiny little bubba.
I don't know how anyone could ever shave a cat. That's just mean.
No, that was my first wife was like that.
What?
She
Never
shaved her
shaved
cat.
No, I'm not going there. I'm done. I'm done.
You open this door and now you're stepping away
he's
and
backing
claiming
away.
no ownership.
I'm out of here.
It's nearly 11:30. It's going downhill. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you ferals.
So many ferals in this chat, I
Yeah.
tell you.
It's shocking.
Harlequin, what are you doing? Yeah, the other little one is running around now. Her name is Harley Quinn from Batman because it's my son's cat. But we call her Harlequin. Oh, here she comes. Here comes Harlequin. She's another little one. She's tiny. She's a foster fail.
Vivian,
Yes.
you dirty, dirty woman.
What?
You and your bloody man partner.
What man partner?
Agent.
He's not my partner.
Look at you dirty smokers.
Yeah, we're both smokers, yeah. And we're not partners.
What are you? Put your cock away, agent.
That's the only action he gets.
I went out the girl like that once too.
At least he doesn't have
my
pit
Until-
looking up.
Yeah, he went out with a girl like that until things heated up too much and she blew up at him.
Yeah. Good on you. Good on you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so many one-liners about blowjobs.
Come on, I keep it
going.
intellectually up there.
Yeah, good on you. So hang on. I want to explore this agent and bloody Vivian thing.
What?
What the hell's that? Can we explore? Can you help me?
What?
Can you help me out
Hey,
here?
pal.
What's the relationship here?
We're besties.
Nothing wrong with that.
He's also my landlord and my carer.
Good. That's news to me, but that's great.
So yeah.
I don't care. I don't make judgments. You know me. I couldn't give a shit. But,
Yeah.
oh well, good to know.
No, we are not in a relationship.
Good. Well, I better not refer to you as his wife because there'll be trouble.
Fucking oath.
Yeah, no, I'm not his wife.
See, I thought that, and then I wasn't sure, so I never said nothing on any videos or live streams. I'm glad I didn't.
Same as me, Terry.
We're besties. He's my landlord. He's my carer. We've both been married, and it's like, we're not doing anything again. So that's why we live in the same house, and he's that much of a bestie that has said that if he passes before me, because this is his house, I have the right to live here until I die.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Good call.
And that's why Bibi cares enough to buy the best rat sack.
Best what?
Rat sack.
Yeah. In legal terms in the will, it's called the right to reside.
Yeah.
So he's.
I know it. I know it.
So his selfish 21-year-old daughter, who thinks she's getting everything the moment that he dies, even though she doesn't talk to him, cannot kick me out of the house.
Could I say, oh, sorry, princess?
A neighbor of one of my friends here, their child stopped talking to him 20 years prior. In that 20 years time, he changed the will for his house, his bank, everything to my friend. And in the will, he put, my child will not get 1 cent or anything I own because they chose to stop talking to me and be out of my life. No matter how many times he tried making amends, they didn't want anything to do with him. But when he died, they wanted everything to do with him. And the lawyer said, no, can't do it.
Yep.
And Gerwin, to answer your question, no, she can't.
Huh?
Answering Gerwin's question, can she go ahead? No, she can't.
No,
you've got to give a logic on a will, and if there is clear logic on your will, it becomes very difficult to contest.
Yeah.
And Agent has also left her stuff like his motorbike and what have you, and it's clearly stated in the will that she cannot, kick me out until I die.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good stuff, yeah.
I've like if anything happens to Agent, then I just take over water. That's it, because the house is mortgage free.
Geez, we're a disenfranchised mob of pricks, aren't we?
Yeah.
No.
Mortgage.
Some of us
mortgage.
still
we-
have a romantic heart.
Who?
What's
Me.
what's a mortgage?
So if agent goes before me, I'm going to make sure that I live to 120 and make her life hell. My house.
With your stubbornness, you just might.
I will. Hey, my great grandfather was 107 and smoked and drank vodka every day. My
Wow.
grandmother was 94 when she passed away. So, yeah, watch out, love. I'm a stubborn Polish German, red-headed Leo.
Oh, I was going to say that's the
Us Polish are
Polak.
stubborn.
Polak.
Yeah.
Polak.
It's Polak.
Polish, German, red-headed Leo. Don't fuck with this woman.
Gott
Polish?
Himmel. Was
Polish,
ist das?
English, Irish, and German. I'm a stubborn mixed drink.
Well, I'll see you one and one up. I've got stubborn German and cheesy Scot. Tight-assed all the way.
Let's leave that one
I
alone.
know a Scot that money hits
Oh,
him,
don't
he spends it.
tell me you're a wee Scot laddie.
That's because he wants to buy a pleated skirt.
He's a Mackenzie. He wants a skirt.
Glenn
Oh.
Mackenzie.
I got the Clan Moffat,
Uh-huh.
and I love there's no friggin' green in my tartan.
Ah.
I hate the green in a tartan.
Well, like I say, the blood of the Celts runs in my veins, and so people don't want to get on the wrong side of me because we can be quite merciless.
Well, it's a bit unfortunate because the other side is one of my ancestors was William the Butcher Cumberland, who slaughtered the forces of the Scots. And it's a bit of irony. It's a bit of irony that we've also got Scottish now in our blood. So sucked in, mate. You racist prick.
Well, I'm Polish, German, Russian, Lithuanian, French. There you go.
You are stubborn and hard-headed. Wow.
United Nations here.
And my kids have that plus
The pom.
they're a pom. Their father is English.
Yeah.
The poor kids. They get all the good stuff from me, and then their father's English.
Yeah.
What about you, Darren? What all are you?
Me?
Yeah.
He's special.
I'm forced to immigrate stock.
He's British.
My family were asked to leave the country on a boat.
Asked or shipped out.
Yeah, well, please get on the ship.
You stole some bread. Go to Australia.
Yes.
Scottish
I'm
Viking.
like my closest person who's not Australian is my grandmother.
Okay.
Who's from Ireland.
Okay.
From the Payne family, who came from Scotland originally. They were shipped over.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So they were shipped out of Scotland to Ireland.
And you know the only good thing about America? There's a
What?
lot of Polish people there.
Yeah.
And they've got a heap of beautiful Polish delicatessens, and I'm going, why did the
Yes,
Polish
we
come
do.
here?
Hmm. Some of my friends up in Michigan, her and him are 100% Polish. And she makes pierogies all the time. And they did kielbasa one time and sent me the recipe that they use. So either this year or near the end of the year, I'm going to try making kielbasa. I've done the pierogies recipe, and it's awesome. But I had to cut it in half, cut it in half, and cut it in half because her recipe makes like 700 pierogies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's typical.
Yeah.
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 And my greatest memory from when I went to Poland when my babcia was still alive was making pączki, which are donuts.
Jam ball.
Jam ball donut. But you have not had jam ball donuts until you've had Polish ones. Oh my!
I've never
Lord.
had them.
Pączki
My-
is plural. Singular one on its own is called a pączek.
Okay. And what all is in it?
It's just a round donut with jam in it, and it's just the best.
But they're big and fluffy.
Okay.
And then
It's like-
I took this one up to the
Polish place, Mount Tambourine.
well
Down to Mount Tambourine.
Mount Tambourine to the Polish place, and I cooked in Polish food before, and I said, well, when my papa went here before he passed away, he said the bigos here is just like his mother used to make, and he goes, well, I need to try that then, and now he loves bigos. I don't eat it, but he loves it. So yes, there's a video on our playlist about him making bigos.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's like we go up there for his birthday, not last year, the year before.
Yeah.
And I said, I think you should try the schmalek. And he goes, what's that? And I said, just try it. You might like it.
Oh.
And he tried the schmalek and he goes, can you make this? And I went, yeah. And schmalek is pork fat
Rendered
with bits of bacon in it, and then you put it in the fridge, and then you scoop it out on bits of rye bread and eat it.
No.
Yeah.
So you're just eating bacon fat.
Yep. Rendered bacon fat with bacon pieces in it.
But
Can't be any different than eating Vegemite on toast.
Oh, hell yeah, it can.
Schmalek
Vegemite's healthy for you.
Yeah. So schmalek.
So
it's rendered. It's healthy.
It's not like the lard.
Since when does rendering fat make it healthy?
It's healthy. And
It's got bacon in it.
I love bacon, but bacon wrapped in grease? No.
No. It doesn't taste like grease.
It doesn't taste like grease. It's rendered pork fat. So
yeah,
it's all good stuff, and the flavour with bits of crispy bacon, and you don't spread it on thick. You just scrape a bit off and spread it thinly over some toasted rye bread or sourdough, and it's beautiful.
You don't know
Sounds like it might be good.
Yeah.
Darren, you love bacon.
Darren, if I can try Vegemite and my kids and I like it, you can try that.
No, I couldn't.
Schmalek is bacon.
As I said before, I draw lines.
Schmalek is bacon on steroids.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
You don't forget.
It is.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Yep, definitely is.
No, I like my bacon soft, not crispy.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that tells me everything.
Bibby, you forget this person here, or no, there. He likes cold pizza with anchovy.
Oh yeah,
pineapple.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
can do the
no.
pineapple, not the anchovies. I'm sorry.
I can do the anchovies,
salt,
not
no.
pineapple.
I can eat the
Like-
anchovies out the jar,
Yeah,
but I've got
there's
to
some-
scrape the oil off them.
Now,
Schmalek. Oh,
The pineapple
you
actually
have no
mellows out
idea
the
how
saltiness.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Putting it out there. Has anyone tried
Yeah,
raw
no.
mop? Has anyone
Tried what?
Raw mop. Raw mop.
What
What
is it?
Never
What
heard
is
of
it?
it.
Pickled herring.
pickled herrings.
Oh,
No.
no.
Haven't tried pickled herring, but I'd be willing to give it a go.
Hmm.
My
mother
husband
would
used to
not
eat
even-
deep fried smell all the time. Ugh.
My mother would not even eat the pickled herrings in Australia.
No.
She had to.
Yeah.
She'd buy them, and then she'd add her stuff to it before she'd even eat them, because she said Australians are heathens with their pickled herring.
Yeah. But raw mop. Give it a go, Darren.
Well,
I won't even
it's
eat
not like I can
Australian
go around the corner and say, "I had some broma." People will go,
No,
"Huh?
just roll mop. Roll.
Roll mop."
ROLLM.
Yeah, I've heard of roll mop before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what you use to clean the toilet floor. Rolled up mop.
But no, I got no problem with eating salty fish.
Neither do
Yeah.
I, but anchovies, no.
There's nothing
I
wrong
like
with
salty
anchovies.
stuff.
Darren, guaranteed to curl your beard.
It's already curly.
No, even more.
Darren, you need to try Schmalek. You'll like
Yeah,
No, I don't.
it'll curl your testicles.
No,
They're fine as they are.
Terry's got those. Oh, no, sorry, no.
No, Terry's got big fluffy balls, not
Yeah,
testicles.
Maxie, I got the big balls.
Yeah, she's got big fluffy balls.
I love big fluffy balls.
Yeah, I know you can get roll mops from Woolworths. I won't touch them. My mother wouldn't touch them. I'm not going to touch them, and I have no idea what she used to do with them except put milk in them, I think.
Oh, no.
But she used to apparently crave the roll mops when she was
Put
pregnant
milk
with me.
in them.
Enough said.
To get the salt out, I imagine.
She used to tip the crap that was in the jar around the roll mops into the sink, and then she'd soak them in milk and other stuff, and then she would eat.
So it's either she's getting the salt out or she's getting the acid out and trying to make it basic. Oh, sorry, alkaline.
I don't know, but I never used to. Yeah, I didn't want to try them, but apparently she craved them the whole pregnancy with me. And it's like, well, that's probably why I don't like them, because you ate them the whole time you were pregnant with me.
Well, it's a bit like the dirty old smoked haddock. So, which is cod. It's cod and it's smoked and it's salted and it's ordinarily it's god awful. But I do a creamy cod chowder where I soak it in milk for a very long time and then cook it in milk, and it's actually really bloody good.
Well, maybe that's why Mum did it with the roll mops.
That's what I imagine. Yeah, I reckon that's true.
Because she hated Australian food. She could not get her head around Australian food when they got here.
Did she
Hello,
do a
Robert.
good? Did she do a stuffed cabbage?
The cabbage rolls.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I
do
love
them.
doing them.
Oh, man. Cabbage rolls. Oh.
Hey, Robert.
Yes.
Hey, Robert.
No, we're not talking.
You
nice.
gotta make them and do them in a crock pot and let them cook on low for like 6 hours. It is so good.
No. Not with cabbage
I
rolls.
do them in the oven too, but I like doing them in the crock pot sometimes.
Yeah,
No.
no. I reckon she's
No.
on it.
No.
Come on, spill your guts, Polish girl.
I will
What, doing
do a
them in the
video.
crock pot?
No, the Polish girl. Vivian. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, baby.
I will do it. And I do not use tomato soup in them either.
No.
Oh, no, 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 no,
No.
no.
You've got to. I shall do a video on it because hang on. Oh no, they might have to wait till September because normally you only get them for Father's Day or your birthday.
Yeah.
For the real cabbage rolls.
Yeah.
Because I do a deconstructed one because it's easy.
Oh, I do an I call it unstuffed cabbage rolls.
Yeah, I do that too. My kids love it.
I love it too.
I do, yeah.
See,
deconstructed
see, you dirty Polak. You're not so special.
But I always do it with dill boiled potatoes and cauliflower with burnt butter sauce.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh.
Cauliflower?
Yeah,
Like
cauliflower.
that?
Yep.
Cauliflower with a burnt butter sauce and boiled dill potatoes.
Little bit fancy.
Sounds good. That sounds good.
I do it like my mama did it. And there's another one that Mama used to do that I do deconstructed, and that's rouladen.
Was ist das?
What? Yeah, was ist das? Exactly.
Hmm.
Rouladen.
What's that?
Oh,
Okay.
Was ist der Rouladen?
Rouladen. Thin steak. Okay. You put on some mustard. Then, hang on, I've got to remember how it goes. Onion, Polish dill pickle, roll it all up, and you braise it.
Oh, that sounds good.
What are you braising it in?
Butter.
Oh, God,
butter makes everything better.
But I do it.
Yeah.
deconstruct. So I just chop everything
Nice.
up, put it in some butter, throw it over pasta. There you go, there's dinner. But I actually have my mum's, what are called Rouladen Spange that she brought out from Germany to hold the actual rouladen in.
G'day, Dawn. How are you? Hope you're doing
That looks
well.
good. I'm looking it up on Google. That looks delicious. Oh my gosh.
It is. Trust me, it is.
I don't even know where my Rouladen Spange are.
I don't know where they are either.
They're somewhere.
Yeah, they're somewhere, yeah. But no.
Yeah, they're special little clamps to hold it all in place.
Darren, I can't hear when you're talking.
Which
I was
was
on mute.
also with
Oh, okay.
cabbage rolls.
Yeah, the Rouladen Spange are like a metal little thing that holds the rolls together, and you can also use them when you make the cabbage rolls.
Okay.
So I know why you don't like my cooking recipes, Bibi. It's because you've got to follow the way Mama done it.
Exactly.
Oh. Whereas I've never even heard of the box that people try and fit into.
What was that?
I've never even heard of the box that people try and fit into. If I put a recipe out and people don't go, I have never heard of this before, I've failed.
No, because you do recipes that are out there. Just people don't look for them. They don't think to do some of the things you do. It's like,
I done ratatouille and people go, is this actually a thing?
No,
oh, I love ratatouille.
It's a movie.
I love ratatouille.
Kind of made ratatouille the other night.
Yes, but was it restaurant style ratatouille? Or was it just the vegetable stew?
Well, it tasted good, and it had bacon in it. Well, actually, it had speck in it. Must be all right if
It's not supposed to have speck in it. or bacon?
Speck is good.
Speck is good. It's like
Ratatouille is a
sitting here-
vegetable dish.
It's got bacon.
Ratatouille,
Well-
if done good, is very delicious.
Unless you put speck into it, in which case it's not a vegetable dish and it's bloody good.
But it's supposed to be a
We
vegetable
were
dish.
sitting here this morning.
Who gives a shit what it's supposed to be?
Well, Bibby cares what it's supposed to be when it's anything else.
Bibby, stop caring.
If I say I'm adding cinnamon to my spaghetti sauce, she goes, "You heathen."
Yeah, no, that sounds like shit, mate.
No,
It's
Sorry.
actually very good.
Yeah, nah. Cinnamon in spaghetti sauce is shit.
Not a lot,
That's-
just a little bit.
He's
a
on
little bit of
drugs.
cinnamon to spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
No.
Have you
Get
tried
off,
it?
get off
Have you
the
tried-
cocaine. Get off the
Have you tried
cocaine.
it?
No, and I'm not
You
gonna.
gotta try it.
Nah, shit.
Oh, time out.
I have to say that Darren, one of your videos, actually made me put oregano in something, and it was beautiful. I
Was it
can't
oregano
remember
or
right now which one it
oregano?
was. I'd never used oregano in it, and I put oregano in it, and it was like, oh, to something.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been a tomato dish.
No,
It was. I
It goes
can't
with
remember
egg.
what it was. Like,
Egg? Really?
yes. Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
impressed.
well,
Okay.
So did, I like taking fresh tomatoes from the garden, dicing them up, putting them in a pan with butter, salt and pepper, getting them soft, putting eggs in there, and cooking it up and putting cheese on, shredded cheese on top. It's actually very good.
Isn't that huevo rancheros?
I have no idea. Tony introduced it to me years ago, and I fell in love with it.
yay, Cypriot recipes coming on Dawn's channel.
And Garowin
Oh,
is onto
oh,
something here.
oh.
Here we go.
Or cook it up a
Every
bit
vegetable
more and
dish
it
is
could
better
be
with bacon.
shakshuka.
There you go, Darren. That's what you'd like. Every vegetable dish is better with bacon.
Well, yeah, I agree. But if I'm trying to cook something that's traditional, then I will cook it traditionally.
Everything you make makes me hungry.
And this morning when we were sitting down talking about what we were going to have for dinner tomorrow night, because John's actually going to be home, and I said, well, it's pretty cold. Do you want like a stew or a soup or whatever? And John goes, fuck, just potato soup. Okay. Then.
Oh, potato soup is so good.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
There
is.
is a video on
No,
that.
it's not.
Do you mean potato and leek?
soup is so good.
With leek? With
There's-
leek? Surely.
I've never used leek. I've used
No,
Vidalia onion.
no.
Caramelized onion I put in mine.
This is my mum's potato soup. And
There's a video for
there's
it.
a video on that.
Yeah, nah. If she didn't add onion or leek or something, she's a dirty Polak. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm going to back away.
Mama's, hang on. Mama's potato soup has bacon and cabana in it.
All right, I like that.
Okay, what's
I like
cabana? What's the other one? I know bacon. What's
it's-
the other one?
that. Cabana,
cured sausage.
spicy
Don't know that you
Italian,
guys have an equivalent.
spicy
Would kielbasa
Italian
be close
sausage.
to it?
Yes.
don't
Yeah,
know.
kind of ish.
Or like an andouille sausage?
I don't know what an andouille sausage is.
It's closer to kielbasa.
Okay.
Oh, I know kielbasa. I make kielbasa.
I want to learn how to make my own.
I can help you, babe.
Agents setting up a masterclass doing on StreamYard with some people if he organises it. So you never know what we will come up with.
There we go.
You'll have to let me know.
Well, here's a spoiler alert. Andy is doing one of the sessions.
With cheese.
Everything is good with cheese.
No,
What are you
this is
doing,
bacon
Andy?
cheese.
I can do the kielbasa as well.
No,
What
Yeah,
sort
you'll
of
have
cheese
to-
you doing?
What do you want?
Well, I prefer an aged cheese.
Well, yeah, but no, I'll start easy. So we'll go with ricotta, then we'll go to something like mozzarella. We'll go easy. Then feta. We'll work people into it.
See, I can't eat feta because it's soaked in oil.
Feta
No,
is so
it doesn't.
good.
No, that's bloody Persian feta, mate. You don't.
Yeah, you don't put oil on it. No, that ruins it.
No,
Oh, I
that's
can
that's
eat feta.
Persian feta.
I can just eat it. Oh my god, it's so good.
Most feta,
Andy,
I don't soak my. Hang on, agent. I don't soak my feta. I salt it. I rub the salt into it directly. But if you want to do it soaked, you do it in a brine, which is salt and water. Otherwise, it's Persian feta.
Okay, Andy, the people that I've spoken to, given that they're pretty new to this sort of thing, they've indicated that ricotta or feta would be their preferred one to learn because it's nice and simple.
Yeah, mate. We start easy. We go ricotta, maybe mozzarella, and I'll introduce them to feta as well, because that's the sort of first cheese you do that's got a culture. So
Cool.
yeah, that's how it works. Yep, easy peasy, Japanese. In fact, remember I used to teach it, so I've got 3 lessons. The first one is ricotta and feta. That's what we're going to do.
Okay, cool. But I'll message you and Garwin and the others via messenger, and we'll start sorting out a date.
Sounds like a date to me, mate.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would love to do that.
Oh, it's easy.
Then-
It really is. Don't tell anyone, but it's really easy. I hide that. No, it's really hard. Really hard.
Oh,
I want to learn how to do a lot more things from scratch and making my own stuff.
I can help you out.
Okay.
Have a look. Terry, have a look at my channel. I do a lot of stuff from scratch, and I am no expert. Honest to God, I'm dumb-assed fat boy who just has a crack, and it works.
And a lot of my recipes are all from scratch.
There you go. We got a question from Robert.
Robert, it's
What's the study cheese making called?
You ready? In English,
Yeah.
cheese making.
Exactly.
In
my
French,
God, is it really?
in French, yes, it is. In French, it's fromagière. Because the French and pretty much the Italian word for cheese is fromage. So fromagière. Don't be shocked.
Come on, Robert.
He's probably shocked. He's probably shocked that it's called cheesemaker.
Cheesemaker.
Hang on. How's them tell
In English, yeah.
Cheesemonger's the one that sells it. A
What is
cheesemonger.
that?
A cheesemonger is the person that sells cheese.
Like a fishmonger.
Yeah.
And the fishmonger's wife.
So he's the one who hocks the balls?
I'm leaving
What?
that alone.
The balls of cheese?
Balls?
Yeah.
Balls?
Yes.
Darren, why you're obsessed by balls, mate? What the
Balls,
hell?
exactly. How many
He's
times
got
have you
'em.
mentioned balls tonight?
I know.
Hang on,
I know.
Andy's mentioned balls more than I have. What are you talking about? A little bit of blame shifting there.
Oh, come on, balls, boy.
And you also brought up the topic of cats.
Yeah, well,
he's not bringing up all the pussies.
I love a good cat, but I can't eat more than a kilo.
That's pretty ballsy of you.
Oh my goodness. Saturday night in the old folks' home is getting away.
I know, the old bloody pensioners are going nuts.
Oh my goodness, the tablet's on 10%. Hang on, he's plugging things in.
The dirty bastard.
Andy, did you make that pizza oven yourself?
No, that was here when I came.
Oh, wow.
No, it's not good. It was made so they could fit a whole pig in, right? A whole pig. It takes 3 hours to heat the bloody thing up.
Oh, wow.
I have to go down to the local forestry place and log a whole forestry to fill it up with wood to make it hot enough. It's crazy.
No, Garowin, I'm on a much higher level than Andy, but hey.
Are you what? You been on the marijuana again?
No.
Come on, Darren, get off it, mate. I've told you.
I leave it high enough that people question, is he talking about that or isn't he? You just come straight out and say it.
Yeah.
That's the story of my life, man.
Well, don't you know Darren has a big pepper and a big zucchini?
Yeah, I'm not touching that one, Terry.
That's not what Aaron says.
I have no knowledge of that.
Well,
Ain't no one
I
touching
think
a big pepper.
I knew Darren copped out when he tried to tell me that my big zucchini was a squash.
It's a trombencio. It is a squash.
Yeah, you could say that, mate. But, it was one hell of a big, long zucchini.
The only company in the world that calls a trombencio a zucchini is Diggers.
And Diggers, that's well respected, mate. More respected than you, Darren, may I say.
Well, he's highly respected by himself, yes.
What, Diggers?
Oh,
Santa Maria, what are you talking about? You're talking to shit.
Oh,
they tend to put different names on stuff than anyone else.
You don't even pronounce it properly, man. It's called tromboncino. That's what it's called.
Trombencio.
No, not tromboncino. Shit. Tromboncino.
Pronounce it.
Andy, you're starting to sound like Nonna Paula.
But it is. It's a tromboncino.
Tromboncino. What the hell he talk about? He talking to shit. He don't grow no tomato. He don't make no sauce. He crazy, man.
Well, that helps to be crazy.
It does. On this channel, yes, it does.
It does.
Yeah, on our channel.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hang on. I've got to reset. Yeah, it's a crazy on this channel. What the hell you talk about?
I got no idea.
There, that's better. That was a
Yeah.
little
Oh,
more,
it's
little
crazy.
more in context.
Yeah. But
Oh my goodness.
if there's one good thing that's come out of all this is that the Americans are starting to get our sense of humor, which I think is actually pretty cool.
Well, I actually really liked the discussion on the mental health issue stuff, which was a sort of non-intended thing, but it was, I think it helped, seriously, helped normalize it. And most of us, you know, we all got our little things, and that's
Yeah.
life, and that's what happens.
Interestingly, yeah, reset. Interestingly enough, that also happened on one of our previous lives when
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're talking about mental health issues
Yeah.
as well.
And the thing is, a lot of people nowadays is good that people were openly willing to talk about it, because a lot of times they just shut up about it.
Dawn.
See you, Dawn.
Hey, Dawn.
All right, well, I'm going to be off as well, guys.
Yeah, I think
It's Betty time for Big Boy here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been on for 3.5 hours.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah. Okay.
And it's after midnight. It's past the witching hour.
Yeah. Yes. So.
But it was awesome having everyone up here tonight.
Yeah.
We had some great chats, which was awesome.
Yes.
So, folks, well, as we always say, it's good night from me.
It's good night from him.
But, Gurus, you take cares.
Earl.